All right, welcome everybody to Saturday Night Lego. I'm your host, Haley Bricks. And yeah, that's as far as we got into this. Hoosier couldn't make it tonight. Him and his lovely wife, Charity, is out on a date. So I volunteered to run the stream. Well, see how long we last. Let's see. I sent out invites. We'll see what happens. As far as tonight, I think I'm just going to pull parts. Let's see. Hey, Winterbricker, how are you? All right, one person found us. We'll see how active the stream is. We might not go very long. But we will find out. I hope everyone's having a good Saturday. Hey, Kittenville. Hope everyone having or had a good Saturday. Nice and relaxing. Maybe building some Lego. Maybe sorting some Lego. That's always fun. Let's see. Kittenville, did y'all get all the test results back yet, or is that next week? Hey, Carl. Hey, Brick Blaze. All right, hold on. All right, click this. Too many buttons. Hey, Reed, how are you doing? All right, hold on. You tap on one thing and everything spazzes out. All righty. Hey, dude, Jude. Oh, hold on. There's one person. Yay.
Hey, Haley.
Hold on. Hey, Reed, how are you doing?
Yay. Oh, hold on. Hey, Haley. Hold on. I pulled the blunder. I left my YouTube stream going. So that's what I did. So.
Oh, come on, Reed. Come on now.
Hey, I can make mistakes like the rest. I don't have unfortunately, I don't have someone to tell me that I'm making a mistake. So, So, I mean, I went today. He actually, I mean, his dad did say today, I mean, he did have epilepsy, I guess. And so they're thinking he had some kind of epileptic event that night, Saturday night, while he was sleeping or something. So, I mean, that's what it sounds like. So, I mean, that's what he said. And obviously, it's one of those things where, I mentioned it when I saw him today, and he was like, "Oh, yeah." I mean, because last night would have been too emotional, too hard to, really say anything anyway. So, wouldn't have expected it. And so, but it was one of those things where he did mention that today. So I wanted to, let everybody know, that way everybody kind of knew that, because there's obviously a million theories it could have been. And so that's the one that, obviously, I mean, I thought I had heard something like that once before at one of our meetings, or talking to him once before. And so when I, because that was one of those things I thought of at one point during all the mind games that I was playing. So that's when I thought of that, and his dad said that. I mean, it makes more sense, and it feels, that would be why it would be definitely more sudden, is, definitely if it's something that happens in his sleep, with that. So, but yeah. So I figured everybody, that way the community knows, and so that everybody can kind of, So I got to work on my edging. I think I'm going to leave. I might try and cut out some of the middle of that one I had and just kind of leave that up there, maybe possibly for on my broadcaster for a while. So we did go to midnight last night. So I don't know how late, if anybody stayed for post show. I went to bed so I could get up. So
yeah.
No, that's okay, Winter Bricker. I mean, I think everybody's been curious. Everybody's wanted to know, just with the way the world's been going. Nick made it down there today. Nick's here. I saw Nick. Actually, you know what's funny is I didn't see him walk in faceward. I recognized him from the back of his head. So, hey, I mean, when you have a look that's unique, people can recognize you from that. And so, because I didn't see his Lego built bow tie that he was wearing on the front. So, but just the way he, because I'd seen him in a couple of Brick Worlds, the way his head and the way he walked, I was like, I think that's Nick. Because we were sitting there, Andrew, Lee, David, Karen, who was on last night, and one of the other guys from Whistler were all down there, and then Nick showed up too. So it was good. It was good. So. Yeah.
So I'm gonna build the shrimp boat tonight.
Ooh. I keep seeing those sets, but the only trigger I pulled was the plane, but I didn't bring it. That's still out of storage. So.
And everybody might notice that I don't have the fanciness. No dual cameras. My computer is not capable. That's why my stream always looks so slow and my sound is offset. My off-the-shelf potato laptop has decided that, it cannot handle all that.
The one thing I would say that definitely has made the difference in my world is when I put that, and basically the machine, the motherboard, the CPU, and the RAM has been pretty much the same. The RAM upgraded from 8 to 16, but when I redid a lot of this, I put solid-state hard drives on there and that stuff. I mean, my boot up's instant. I mean, I can turn it on, turn my head, and by the time I turn back, it's up. I mean, the Windows is already loaded. All I have to do is hit my pin and I'm in. I mean, and with that too, I mean, I can have, in the old days, you'd see my stuff just start to lag too when I had Yahoo or Band or Slack. I mean, I can have all those open now, and I mean, nothing. I mean, so it's one of those things where, and my machine's a little bit older too. I've got an FX chip, so I bought the 8-core recently. I probably should be upgrading to a really fancy chip, but I haven't done that. So.
Yeah, I've got an off-the-shelf $300 Walmart laptop that's 4 years old.
Yeah, I was looking at their really fancy desktop today when I was in there in the fancy gaming monitors, and I'm like, I don't want to spend that kind of money.
So I am going to save up and try to buy a new or build a PC just for streaming so that I can run all the fancy stuff I had going on and hopefully look better. But
I mean,
that's a ways out.
I'm hoping when this pandemic ends, maybe what we should do is Richard Gladder's a big computer guy. I told Kevin maybe we just need to road trip down there. He says, yeah, but I don't need to learn how to do that. But I says, you know what? That could be a fun party. Okay, guys, hey Richard, we're gonna rent a few tables. We're gonna teach all these guys how to build computers. I mean, every computer, every desktop I've owned since 1994, I believe, I built myself. I mean, I've just upgraded, changed stuff, whatever. I mean, now the laptops, of course. I mean, they did have some buildable ones when I worked in the computer industry back in the 2000s, but I never built one. So, but I mean, it's kind of things where the desktops. I mean, it's fun to know, especially for little upgrades and tweaks here and there and whatnot. As long as you have to deal with Microsoft, wondering why you're, trying to, authorize your Windows for the umpteenth time over the last 10 years. So the hard drives, man, they don't know how to ship them correctly. Hey, Leopard Destroyer in the chat. So, Haley, are you building, sorting? Hey, I see you got the Wonder Woman set. Did you build that recently?
No. No, Sean found the box this morning and he built it. I gotta hide my Lego sets better.
Well, I was gonna.
I didn't realize these are all printed.
Yep, that's what someone was saying. I mean, it's. I think who was talking about that? Somebody built it. Maybe it might have been Brick Free. Somebody built it recently, and we asked if I think it might have been Brick Free a couple weeks ago. We built that or something.
I don't know.
I mean, it's
Oh, there we go.
I just need the cheetah from that one. I need more of the cats.
Yeah, that's the only reason I really got it was for the figs, because that's the first time we got a cheetah fig, or probably this. I think there's one more out there, but
yeah, there's a one in the CMF series, but it's like the old school.
The cat, the tiger lady, is that the one we're thinking of? Whoa. And there was a cat. There was the tiger lady from the monster series. I got a bunch of them. So
now the print's is really good. I like the Wonder Woman's, like the headpiece, because it's one molded her with her hair where her helmet is.
Oh, okay. Sometimes those are good. I mean, some stuff is good. I mean, obviously the one piece I was always hoping wouldn't have been molded was the nice colorful hair from the spa from Lego Movie 2. The translucent hair. I was hoping that wouldn't have been molded with the head, but unfortunately it was. So
the one nice part is that her hair fits right over the wings, so they adjust it so everything fits perfectly. Yeah,
that's a good thing, because a lot of wing pieces, they stick out too far and you can't put stuff on it.
Or you can't, But even the the Mandalorian guy, he has another fig now.
Mm-hmm. I still need to get the ATST set, and I think I missed my opportunity.
Yeah, you know the cameras actually.
ATST, was that the one the latest one they had done? The
one that's from the Mandalorian. So it came with Cara Dune and the Mandalorian, and it's got like the red leg down the one side.
Might still be able to find them. You never know. I mean, the places I'd probably look is maybe even bricks and minifigs.
I don't have one of those near me. The nearest one is like something like 10 hours away.
Well, I'll look then the next time.
I know the Walmart near me had one, and I was like, oh, they had three actually. So they had like a whole box, so they had three, and I was like, well, I'll just wait and I'll check it out some other time. And I bought some hidden side stuff, and then last week I was like, all right, I'm gonna go in and buy one of those ATSTs now. Oh, they're gone.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. Now that we know, do you mind if it's used or anything, as long as it's complete, or what?
So the Star Wars set, I would prefer it to be new. However, as long as it has all the pieces, the figs, and even the box, then I'd be okay. And I could do without the box if need be.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll keep my eyes peeled. You know what? I did bring a bag of stuff. I might have some small sets around here. Well, you know what? Actually, ironically, I will build a hidden side set too, because you know what? I did bring it recently, and I do have the plane. So you know what?
Hey, there you go.
Blaze, I will join you and build a hidden side set also.
Sweet. What's up,
I need to
Ralph?
build one, 'cause I have another one sitting behind me. I should change the thumbnail to the hidden sides thumbnail I had.
Maybe. Well,
Nope.
what were we supposed to be building something special tonight? Am I unboxing the wrong kind of thing?
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna pull parts for a train because I need to get my butt in gear to start working on the layout for
What's
Bama.
going on,
so.
Carl?
I did sort a little bit today. I went to the visitation, and then I went up to my storage. And I was kind of a bum for the first couple hours, and then I grabbed one of my bins. One of my bins I moved yesterday because I actually picked up. They got some new spices at work recently, so they had some nice white boxes, a thicker box, more firm box. It's 15 wide by 23 or 20, actually 25 long by 10 high. And I'm like, well, 10 high is a base plate, so I'm like, maybe I can switch back my castle from tubs to boxes, which means then I'll have a crap load of 17-gallon tubs. But hey, so I brought a bunch of those home, so I'd make room underneath my pool table. So
Hey, Reed, in all your stuff you have, you don't happen to have any 1x4 purple bricks, do you?
I probably do. I'd have to look. I know the the was it the Batgirl had some in there. I know some were printed. I don't know if she had any that were not printed, but that's pretty easy. I can go look at.
I've got 2x4 dark purple bricks, but I need 1x4s for something I'm gonna make.
How many?
Before I hit it up Bricklink. I was like,
how many are you going to need? How many are you thinking you're going to need?
Let me see, because what I wanted to do is got odd dimensions, so I got to get the 1x4s and just some 1x bricks. It's like 17. Let's see, 17 studs wide, 31 studs long, and 11 high.
What, just one, or is this gonna be like a castle where you can have?
No, it's just one thing. It's a box essentially, but that's the dimensions on it, and it's not gonna be solid. Basically, it's just gonna make an empty box with those.
Well, let me.
So I need. So if it's 17 wide, that would be 44 for just one side. So 88. Two sides plus probably several hundred. So I didn't know if you had any to sell before I hit a store online.
I'll have to look. Let's see what
1x4 purple.
1x4 purple. Yep.
Yeah. See if you could hide the Batgirl symbol on the one, they had 1x4s in the Batgirl that were printed. I would only even have there was only one per set. I probably only even had 25 or so of those because I opened those. That was what I did a few weeks ago. Opened all those up, but other than that, I don't know. I mean, I have been collecting lots of purple. I mean, purple is my favorite color. Did you see I showed my purple castle last night, on the stream that I built for the micro one.
Nice. I was gonna build a big purple castle to go with Julian's pink one, but it was just gonna be a 132 by 32 base plate. And I quickly realized that I don't have near enough purple parts to do that.
Well, yeah, I was thinking I might do something like that eventually too. That's why I bought tons and tons of the Harry Potter windows from the original Night Bus, the 1x4x3, and now the new ones are 1x3x3. So I'm gonna have to buy some of those. Someone in Whistler or someone's got a purple modular, so
wow.
I might do something like that too eventually. So, ooh, where's my blacklight flashlight when I need it? I got some cool little pieces in this set. I'm guessing they must be the fluorescent green, but I don't know where my marker went. Yeah. There are lots of purple parts out there. I know that because it's becoming a lot more popular piece now. So, I know I've seen like 1x8s and all kinds of great stuff. So. I mean, plus they did put. I think they had the 1x1s in the support brick for the lug and stuff. I know I believe I grabbed some of those maybe in support from both groups. When I was doing support, I think I ended up with a bunch of those. So, but let's see here. Color, dark purple.
What I was going to do, maybe even tomorrow, is to build what I want to build in the bricks that I have now.
Yeah.
And then I would be able to have an exact number for what I need in purple.
Yeah, because it looks like, they make some bigger ones, but they don't have very many of them. Like there's 1x8s and 1x6s, 1x8s, 1x10s, but 1x10s, even though there's 500, they really don't have a price point that you would want to spend on them. 1x6s aren't too bad. That are the only other place, I just thought about. Let me check. Do we know of any sets that actually currently have purple bricks in them right now?
I had not got that deep into looking yet. It was just an idea that I came up with a couple of days ago. And I was like, ooh, and I need to do this.
Let me look here. Let's see here. The Trolls had purple. I don't know if they had any good purple. That would be the other thing, too, is since it's a piece that's actually still, some of the bigger pieces are still relatively expensive.
That's true.
That's kind of.
So what's Hoosier doing tonight that he's not on stream?
He is out on a date with Charity. It's
okay.
Nice.
I hope they have a good time.
I do too.
Everybody needs especially right now. Just go have a good time and forget about things.
Oh yeah. Yeah, since I was trained, I don't know.
Got it. Yeah, you just need those once in a while just to kind of get out and do stuff. And I think everybody's getting a little claustrophobic, I think.
If I'm to be completely honest with you, I'm 100% the opposite. Like, I feel ripped off. I didn't get an apocalypse vacation. My work didn't shut down. I've had to work the entire time. I'm like, come on, I want to be locked in my house for a couple weeks.
Yeah, I've been the same way. That was kind of why even today at the visitation we sat and talked a little bit, because none of us we haven't had a face-to-face get together since our last show in January. So it's one of those things where you really want to still kind of talk and whatnot. Because in the end, you still don't know when the next time that anybody's really going to kind of get together. So
yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah, I've only seen a couple stores where they've actually even started having some of the newer sets. I don't know how new the Black Widow's helicopter chase is, but I saw that recently, and then the Captain Marvel and Skrull attacks. I've seen a couple sets. The one Target I went to had a fair amount of stuff. Some of the other ones haven't had as much. So Walmart.
Yeah, the helicopter, the Black Widow helicopter set, that actually made it out before the world went to crap. I still haven't picked that one up yet. I need to get it.
I haven't seen it.
That one was in line with being released with the movie, so.
Yeah, and then the movie was delayed, so the set still made it out. But
yeah, same thing with
the Wonder Woman.
Yeah, the Wonder Woman set and the Minion sets were the ones that I saw that came out that I Hadn't seen it. That, and then the was Charger or whatever from the
Fast and Furious.
yeah, that one. That one. Yeah, that one. That's the one. I mean. Yeah.
Still upsets me that they didn't do Speed Champion style Fast and the Furious cars. They could have done everybody's car and had all the characters from the movie with everybody having their vehicles.
Well, with them signing up with Universal now, we might maybe.
Yeah, there's still a chance. There's still a chance. But I'm not completely like, hey, they're not going to do it. I hope they do it. Let's put it that way.
Or you'll just have to make your own, Blaze.
Yeah. Hey, did you guys do the heist last night and finish it?
Oh, okay. It took us 3 hours.
Oh gosh.
We played it. No, because it glitched. Because you're supposed to go in and supposed to take out the wave of guys.
Uh-huh.
Well, the wave never stopped.
Oh god.
So it just kept going. So we got to the point where we're just like, this can't come. What the crap is this? So we finally we didn't give up. We looked it up.
It may not have been a glitch, because I remember there's a part when that happened to us, and the guy was doing it was like, no, you gotta push through. They'll keep coming if you don't advance.
Yeah, because we got to a point, we got to this room, and it was just the two of us. But we noticed if we left near where the elevator is, if we went away from the area, 2 guys would spawn back there. So we finally had to time it, and we actually sat there and clocked it how long it took them to respawn. And we finally, on our last try, we were like, all right, let's do it. Because we did it. We did a couple of different ways, and every video I went to find, they just said, take your time, take all the guys out, and then you're good to move on. I was like, no, you're not, because those other 4 guys are still respawning every 10 seconds.
Yeah, so it might be a glitch. Maybe that's why he was saying to push on, because maybe it was a glitch and he already knew about it. And he just said, hey, we just got to go. Because
it took us a while, but we did it, and we were pretty happy.
What was the cut of money between the two of you? After Lester takes his.
Yeah, I think it was 225.
Not bad.
Yeah. I don't know. It was still fun. It just got frustrating. We're like, what the crap?
You guys can't duel over here. There's no dueling on YouTube.
So, but I still have to do my heist. So I'm going to try to pick the other one so we can do both versions.
Yeah, I've got my Twitch channel set up where people can duel with their points. Carl's Vic's trying to duel here.
So what kind of game are we talking about here that you guys are talking about?
Oh, we're talking about Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, no, I've been just blowing up ships lately. That's all I've been doing.
It was still fun. Like, we still had a good time. We were just like, to the point where, and then we noticed if you didn't hit restart and you hit continued and you went back, the guys change to a different spot. So if you're used to one guy being here and one guy being there, it would change the second. Then we noticed that it changed up on us when we actually
definitely hit that quick continue then.
Yeah. So I don't know. It was frustrating, but it was still fun. I think a couple points. If we had an extra life, we would have been okay.
I've been there many a time. One more life would do it.
I don't know. We got a system. All right. 8.
Okay. What did I miss?
So what is everyone working on out there?
Hey, what's up, Fazoom?
Hey, for Zoom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there it is. All right. Extra parts. Just Juan says he just spent 3 hours trying to make an automatic chicken cooker and it doesn't work. I'm on a mission now to rid the whole world of chickens. I'm assuming you're talking about that game. Speaking of, there's a rumor that Minecraft will be getting on PlayStation 4 will be getting VR support. That would make it a little more interesting. Fazoom is uploading the weekly show. Finally, Carlsvik is working on Curry. So yeah, I'm definitely down if they put the game in VR.
I do like this. I do like this outfit on the plane. That's kind of a nice one.
The pilot for the plane.
Is that what that is? Is that what that outfit is?
I guess. I don't know. I don't have that set yet.
Pretty good. I mean, it does have some purple in there. I mean, I could make a good sig fig. You know, I just don't know how I'm trying to spend enough for that. You know, that outfit, but looks pretty snazzy.
Stop it! Stop it!
Oh.
Until the creeper pops out and you break your cabinet running away.
Oh, that's a pretty cool piece. Actually, this is a neat piece. This goes, looks like almost like some kind of a backpack. You know, you look at the front of it. I mean, I need to figure out how to make this work well. So this loops over the front, but look at the back.
You dropped it.
If it doesn't want to run away on me, this is what's on the back of it. Look at the back. Oh, let's see.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's 4 studs on the back. So I mean, you could do some fancy stuff with that. Pretty nice.
What webcams do you guys have that does some close-up focus? I have this Logitech HD 2C290 or whatever it is, and if you put your hand behind it, sometimes it'll do it.
Yeah, I have the 922 or whatever. Yeah, so sometimes yeah. You just got the goal is you want to make sure it's not focusing on stuff behind you. And look at all this garbage I got behind me. So I mean, it's gonna focus on whatever it wants to focus on. It ain't gonna matter to me. Don't matter what I want it to focus on.
And then my other camera is a Razer Kio.
Yeah, I got a creative. I think my other one's like a creative cam. So.
Yeah, it's a Razer Kio with a built-in ring light. Trust the Gordon's fisherman. I really need to go to Bricklink and buy at least the torsos and the legs for every one of the hidden side monsters so that I can have the normal person and then the person with the ghost face on it.
Yeah.
I like the one from the boat and the one from the shrimp shack. I like all the nautical guys.
Yeah, the shrimp shack one is cool. Yeah, I like the tentacles this guy's got.
Yeah, for Zoom, it's one of those things where my dad was even looking for a camera because he was going to do a mediation at home, so he didn't have, because they, that way you're not just heard, you can be seen, which means you're a little bit more reputable that way. And I actually loaned him one of my extra cameras that I had. So I mean, actually, I still have two, but I had three. So he's got my other good Logitech camera. But yeah, I mean, he couldn't find them either. They were all on back order that would ship, probably about now when he was looking 2 or 3 months ago, now or July. So just one of those things where, yeah, it's with all the kids that had to learn at home. I mean, technology just couldn't keep up. So kind of sucks.
I don't know if you remember a while back when I had my old Logitech, and how it kept getting worse. Like every week when I'd stream or whatever, the coloring was off, and I could not fix it and get it to be normal. And then Tanya gave me the one that I have, and I bought the other one, so that's where I got the two. So I was like, well, this one is, it's trash. And my wife's like, well, let me see if I can get it to work. She took it upstairs. She plugged it into her laptop. It worked just fine right out the gate. I'm like, what in the hell? Why wouldn't it was like each week it kept getting worse, and I wasn't changing any settings. Everything was staying the same. But there's some videos out there that look positively awful that were recorded with that other one.
And then all those pictures like I had on my for the collab. I mean, I didn't want to. I started looking at some of the really old ones that we had done, and yeah, they just. I mean, they were bad. I mean, the focus was really bad. I mean, so I mean, that's why a lot of those pictures didn't quite make it there. Plus, I mean, they just were a little bit different. They didn't look. The old ones were a little bit. The images were a little bit tougher to get a good picture. The zoom and the StreamYard have a nice, rectangle for the most part, so you can do a lot of that. You can take that, do the screenshots, and take it and shrink it, and it'll work. But a lot of the other stuff wouldn't. Ooh, stickers. A sticker. Do I apply the stickers?
Yeah, the Gordon's Fisherman guy is pretty cool. I like him, and the Shrimp Shack people.
Oh, I know what this is. This is pretty sweet. Actually, this is a little bit fancier than the jetpack I made. But that's what that's supposed to be as a jetpack, I think. What's the star for? Is that just? Oh, it just shows me where the.
Yeah, Hidden Side is really cool. I love it.
That's why you have that big backpack is for this. Because here's the jetpack. So the jetpack's mounted on the back of that person. So
that's awesome.
It's a pilot suit for like a jetpack, I guess. That's pretty cool. I wish it had more. I wonder if it doesn't have. It needs. Oh, I see. Oh, you put all the translucent stuff on there, so it looks like a true ghost or something. Oh, you can. That's what the head is. You switch to put the ghost head on, and you put all the trans neon stuff on that person, so it looks like he's. I guess doing something like that. Doing something. He's doing something. I don't know.
He turned into the monster.
So. Oh, is that what it is? He turns into a monster?
Yeah, basically they're possessed by ghosts or whatever.
Maybe I need to like that. Maybe that's why I need to get that suit, because then it'll be perfect for all my jetpack guys that I've got. I still have to figure out a sig fig at some point. I'll probably have a fantasy sig fig before I'll have an actual sig fig. Because upon Mr. Wagner's suggestion, I did join the Guilds of Heroica, so I need to get my Ice Bear clan and stuff in there.
Nice.
That's the goal, anyway. I gotta do some work with that. Castle, I was out at storage, like I said, sorting a little bit earlier today and whatnot. I need to be a little bit more motivated. Haven't been motivated in a while, so it's tough to go out there and get much done. So
I know that feeling.
You work, you're like me where you work and then you're done, and I go out to storage. It's kind of just want to relax. I mean, luckily I did get some sorting done. I mean, I do realize what did I call it? I'm gonna call it a rough sort. I don't know what Mr. Hinkle calls his first wave, but I'm gonna call it a rough sort. So basically, I'm just doing all the tiles together, all the plates, all the 1x bricks, 2x bricks, all stuff. And I mean, I came across even more tiles. I'm like, oh my gosh, more tiles. I'm like, more gray tiles, more red tiles, more yellow tiles. I'm like, it's like, plus, I mean, I've got all the different colored tiles, the light gray, dark gray, all the stuff I kept signing up for in Mug Bulk and stuff. So
Open the door to a creeper sandwich. Juan's done.
Open to it.
He's playing Minecraft.
Minecraft. Ooh.
I still think it sounds like something German. He's like, it's Minecraft.
Minecraft. It's Minecraft.
Get on the Minecraft.
You never know. I don't know who designed it. It's possible it could be, or they took it from some kind of German word, maybe.
No, it's literally because you mine stuff and then you craft stuff.
Oh.
That's where it gets its name.
Craft a mine and craft.
It's from a guy, Notch Pearson, I think his last name.
What is that? Building a plane. The plane.
Oh, your sword. Oh, it came with an extra sword. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of things where gaming's always fun. It's a nice break from, building Lego every once in a while. This is a neat piece too. This guy. So you flip it up and set the bar on the back.
Yeah, I've got a few of those.
Kind of neat. I don't know if I've ever really seen that one before.
What it's like to parent a teen. Hey, Dad, on Fortnite. Hey, Dad, on Minecraft. Repeat. Don't forget Roblox.
Don't have any kids to help me with my gaming, so I guess I will crash and burn. I guess by myself.
Yeah, that's the one thing that is kind of the downside for me at work, is people are like, I've got a 4-year-old. What's a good game for him? And I'm like, I don't know. I usually default to, hey, if there's a TV show or a movie they like, chances are they can play the game. I can tell you the games not to buy them, but I can't tell you which ones are recommended for them.
So Sebastian turned 6, and last summer Sean took him up to GameStop and let them pick out their own games. And Sebastian wanted Street Fighter.
Nice, good choice.
Turns out he's really good at it, and he beats everybody in the house because he's so quick. I don't know what he's doing, but he's hitting the buttons so fast and getting the right combinations. And like, I'm a good gamer. Yeah, I can't beat him on that thing. He finds it really funny.
Mom, keep up! Come on, Mom.
Zoom says Roblox is like Mega Bloks in his house. It's forbidden.
Yeah, I know. Sebastian he keeps talking about Roblox, and I look at him like I have no clue what that is. I introduced him to Minecraft, and he likes that just fine.
Roblox is like wannabe Lego with really weird looking people, and then I don't know, you build things, and it's one of those games where like every month you got to spend $40 to buy the new thing or whatever.
So virtual Lego.
Yep, but not really Lego.
Yeah.
It's different.
Virtual counterfeit is what you're saying, right?
And I will say I tried to download it and play it once because it was on Xbox, and it wouldn't let me because I have the hard drive on the inside of the Xbox was full, but I have an external drive. But for whatever reason, that game specifically says we need to be installed on the internal drive. And I was like, well, then I'm just not going to play it. I'm not going to sit there and screw around with moving things off of one drive onto another just to download this game that I don't really care about in the first place.
Yeah.
Maybe I should probably move the camera down so people can see what I'm doing. I don't need to look at my ugly face. Probably should look at what I'm doing. There you go. There you go. I don't have to look at my ugly mug anymore. I mean, I guess
now with more child creepers. There's child creepers in all them games.
Oh, pulling parts.
Like, I understand, being protective of your child and what they're playing. That is fantastic, and I definitely applaud any parents that, I applaud them more than the ones that come in and are like, I'm getting Billy Grand Theft Auto. I'm like, okay, but he's 5. He's seen worse on the news. I don't know what kind of news you're watching, but anyway. But most people are like, I don't let them play this and that because, and I'm like, hey, that's great. I understand those choices. I did not, however, understand, and I am not making this up. I legit had a parent that wouldn't buy. They asked for what kids. They just got a Switch. What games for their kids are recommended? And when you get a Switch, I point to all the Mario stuff. She's like, oh no, not Mario. That is too violent. They're jumping on those turtles and everything. Nope. Don't want to teach my kid that. Now, what makes this even funnier is that I had often said that jokingly. Because when people would talk about, the video games are violent, I was like, yeah, even Mario's violent. You're stomping on turtles. But never once in my life did I think that someone would legit use that as an excuse and say the game was too violent. I'm like, I was only kidding. So what they ended up on was Tetris. It was like that Tetris Puyo Puyo game. They're like, this is a little puzzle game. This is fine. Because I'm like, if you don't want Mario, then I have no idea what to recommend for you.
I was going to say, that's going to probably wear out after a while because it's just blocks. I mean, doesn't Mario have a bunch of story to it and lots of levels and stuff?
Yeah. Well, this one was 2 games in one. It was Tetris and then Puyo Puyo. They're both puzzle games, but so it'll keep them busy for a bit.
Yeah, to me, it's one of those things where, I mean, there's all kinds of, and actually, I guess the way you need to put it, like when we were selling Lego sets and stuff, is it's not violence per se, it's conflict. I mean, and there's conflict every day. The question is the conflict going to be peaceful, or is the conflict going to be out of control because there's a couple bad apples in the crowd that just don't know the word of calm and collective, So, I mean, that's kind of the thing is it's, you're going to have conflict in everything. The question is, how are you, because you got to teach your kids, you're not teaching your kids conflict. I mean, how are they going to experience life anyways? Because they're going to get into the world and they're going to get a boss and they're like, well, you can't do that. I says, or they're going to be in conflict all the time because they're not going to know how to do it without conflict.
Juan says he would have kicked him out of the store.
Says, that's not violent. I don't know. I don't know.
I've seen a cartoon. It's like a guy sitting at his computer and he's playing games. And then his boss comes up behind him. It's like, hey, what are you doing playing games on the clock? I told you to get back to work. And then he's like, okay, hang on. I just need to beat this boss. And then he punches his boss and knocks him out. And he gets back on the game. He's like, all right, I'm back.
I know one time I was in GameStop buying and grandparent or mom, I don't know, the mom and the kid came in and the kid was going off about, I think it was GTA at the time too. And he's like, oh, because all his friends are playing it, and so he keeps talking about it. And mom finally, he was talking so fast about it, she finally told him, just grab the game and come on, and just get out of the store. And I was sitting there behind them in the checkout. I was like, and I just let her know, it's like, that game is really violent, right? She's looking.
It's not the violence that usually gets them, because I got a whole spiel we go over.
Yeah.
Like, this game is rated M for mature for blood, gore, violence, language, nudity, sexual content, use of drugs, use of alcohol, gambling, and a very disturbing torture scene.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all fine with the violence, and then they hit the nudity and sexual content, and they're like, oh. Can't have that. I'm like, oh, but shooting people in the head and blowing them up, that was fine, but just can't see any nudity. I don't follow the logic, but hey, that's me. I will never forget this either. This happened like 3 years ago, and I will still remember it. This kid tried. He tried hard, and I will give him points for trying. He sent his grandma in, and she doesn't know what's going on. She just comes up to me, and she's like, I'm wondering if you can help me find a game. I'm like, oh, sure, what is it? And she pulled out this piece of paper out first. She's like, it's Disney's GTA. And I was like, oh, man.
Oh, that's a good one.
I was like, he was trying to pull one over on you. I was like, that's a GTA means Grand Theft Auto. That is definitely not a Disney game. And I told her what was in it, and she's like, oh, no, he is not getting it. And she's like, I'm going to have a talk with his mom, too, about him trying to do this to me. But, man, I got to give him points for creativity. If I put Disney in front of it, it's fine. Like, that was great.
That would be quite interesting, I have to admit. Just like Disney, huh?
Disney's GTA. Hey, Trigger Brick.
We'll get a for that because we'll be promoting, a nonsensical Disney title,
I don't know the pre-order bonus at GameStop. Right now, the pre-order bonus for Best Buy is the Steelbook case that is Han Solo Frozen Carbonite.
But that's for the Switch.
I think it's for all versions.
All right. Because I looked at it, and it would only show up when you looked at the Switch version.
And what is it?
But that was like a week or two ago when I looked at it.
Yeah, we haven't been told what our bonus is yet. More than likely, it's going to be a poly bag of some sort, because that's usually what we get. Or maybe we'll get the Steelbook too. Who knows? Because that's what we did for the DC Supervillains game. We got the Steelbook, and then if you bought the collector's edition, you got the Lex Luthor fig.
Yeah, I like when we actually get the figs and stuff. The poly bags, I'm just like, no, because was it the Lego Movie 2 Target? It had a poly bag in it, but it was the same poly bag that you could get out on the stores or something.
Yeah, well, Lego Movie 2 one we got was harder to come by at the time.
Yeah.
And then they put it out later. What's up, Titanium J? Ninjago has some cool sets coming out soon per the Lego Shop at Home site.
Yeah, I was looking at that. There's some other ones too coming out too. I was looking at just looking out there to see. I was looking for your purple pieces to see what sets had that, and I just stumbled across a couple themes with stuff kind of like, oh, that's not out yet. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Always nice to find, stuff that's not quite out yet, which is great.
Yeah. Monkey Kid J. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Do you have hubcaps for a 72 Pinto hatchback? Ooh, Navy SEALs.
Y'all see the Bill and Ted's trailer yet?
Oh, I saw that earlier.
Yeah, I haven't watched the full thing, but I do want to see that for sure. I have one guy I know that said he's he managed to get a hold of the studio screener for it. And it's like DVD quality, and it's missing some of the effects and the music cues, but he's already watched it. He said it's really good. He's going to let me borrow it, but I kind of just want to wait and see the completed movie with all the effects finished and stuff.
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, because I think I ended up seeing a movie kind of like that once. One of the Wolverines or something I saw like that.
Yeah, I did too. X-Men Origins Wolverine was
something like, yeah, it wasn't quite as good without the stuff working and stuff.
Yeah, Lego Movie 1 pre-order bonus was pretty cool.
Which one was that?
Wild West Emmett.
Oh. So now I heard somebody was talking the other night about Philly. Like Philly was moving to like the end of the year. Is that something that they're doing? Like going to do it later this year?
As of right now, it's October, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah. But then Brick Fair Virginia canceled.
Yeah, that canceled. Our Train Fest here canceled. Our Green Bay show canceled. I mean, yeah, everything's been canceling like crazy. So it's. I mean, I think for the most part. I mean, especially now that we're starting to see a lot. You see Vegas where people aren't wearing masks and stuff. I mean, I think in the end, it's a lot of stuff's just going to get canceled because it's just not going to be. I mean, if you go through with it, I mean, you have the chance of being somebody who's going to get people sick, and if that happens, you're not going to be able to fix that scenario type kind of thing. Once everybody thinks that you're the possibility of getting people sick, I don't think I want that reputation. So. I have a tile. Where's this tile go? Because I mean, I thought didn't a show go on earlier this year that maybe people did get sick?
Versus Kentucky, I think. I don't necessarily think that like a big bunch of people came out of it sick, but apparently there was a couple people there that afterwards were confirmed to have it. And then they said, "Hey, we went to this thing." So
maybe they didn't get it there, but they actually went to the show.
Yeah, they went to the show, and then they were found to have had it. So they were just warning everybody that went to the show,
which is probably a better scenario. You don't know because you're right. You don't know if they got it from there, and chances are, since it has so long before it possibly could show up. I mean, it's one of those things where you just never know. What is this tile 2? It's just part of a jetpack or something. I have a tile that is here at the end of this bag, and I don't see it going anywhere.
I'll say this: for all the extra time to build the mocks at the shows, they best knock my socks off. Just saying.
I know it kind of been nice not to have to stress about building right away, but
yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where everybody's got extra time, but yeah, I mean, what do you? Oh, at the shows, they better not. I mean, does he mean it's if they better knock his socks off when they think? Yeah, I was like,
yeah, they better be really good because they've had plenty of time to work on.
Just Trick or Brick. I mean, I kind of stopped working on mine once we heard a lot of the shows were getting canceled. I still had some major plans to work on. I mean, you're right. I mean, they should, but I mean, some of us already had I had a collab I was working on, and so, but then again, with what happened to Brick Freak, we might all be, we might be trying to do possibly another collab, possibly. I mean, that's what I think. Fazoo might even suggested that last night, a collab in honor of Brick Freak. And I'm thinking what we're thinking is, I was thinking at least of some kind. Brick Freak actually, Brick Freak passed away last Saturday night. He actually, his visitation was today. His dad did have epilepsy, and so it's believed that he maybe had some kind of a epileptic event last Saturday night. He messaged the Whistler group in our Slack that he had passed away. So visitation was today. So there were about 6 of us from the Whistler group that were down there for that. His dad was on my stream last night. So last night, episode 110, his dad popped in at one point in the stream. So, it's a good point to a good one to watch. And I'm building this hidden side set. So.
Yeah, Robbie asked what I was building, and I didn't want to interrupt you.
Yeah, so we're both building. So, yep. So, yeah, it was something that kind of, and what's wild too about this is I let Denlog know too, and Moto posted something within Facebook, and he actually knows, he used to work with a relative of the family, and so last night during the show, part of the reason I think Brick Freak's dad came on was the fact that a person arrived at his house that was a relative that knew Moto, and so the connection was already there. And so it's wild how within the community that we have, there are also connections that some of us don't know about that in the end still end up merging together when things happen. So, but yeah, it was kind of a tearjerker when he jumped on. So yeah, it's we did let Brick Freak say goodnight last night. He actually did say the exit line for the show too. So Doc's got a good video out there for it. The one thing I need to figure out, and I need to check my Zoom, is my Zoom on YouTube is not showing the live chat. So I need to go into my settings and figure out what's going on, because the live chat last night had lots of links, and I got to figure out why I'm not seeing that in my streams like it does here, because the chat's here and all that. So when you play these back, the chat's always there, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I think with the Zoom,
not always. Hoosier stream from a couple weeks ago, like the chat wasn't there, and I don't know if that's something that maybe he turned off, or if it was a glitch in the matrix or what. But sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not.
Yeah, because some of my old ones, I think pretty much they all had it, and then I know the last couple I haven't, so I need to check my stuff. And obviously, since I've had a computer, issues and whatnot, it's possible that maybe even it was there before. I'd have to go back and look. So I really guess I've never really gone back and paid that much attention when I rewatched the video. So I need to do a better job of doing that, I guess. And there's the ghost dog. Woof, woof. Oh, shouldn't do that. Shouldn't antagonize Haley's dogs.
They're all passed out.
When these sets first were announced, I was like, "Oh my god, I want that ghost dog!" Now I have like 7 of them.
Yeah, the Bricks and Minifigs has been kind of selling them too. I kind of looked at them. Probably should get a couple ghost dogs. I do have all the other, lots of other animals that makes the appearance within the Hope Castle arena. So I probably might as well add some ghost dogs too. So.
Yeah, because the Bricklink sellers, they've been selling them really high. So I went on Bricks and Pieces too. That and for the Bulldogs.
Well, Robbie, I don't have a problem with them doing that at all. They're just pulling the advertising. They're not putting the advertising out there and putting it in everybody's face, and I can understand that.
I do think it's interesting because one of the news shows I was watching the one night, when they mentioned Lego, I kind of jumped to look, and that was what they were talking about. And it was, I was one of those people on the news like, oh, really? What kind of world? Do you believe this? They're actually pulling the ads like this is really going to do anything? Whether it does anything or not, it's, a company feels like they, want to do it. They're going to do it. It's just.
Jude says the chat was on your stream, Reed.
Was it?
Yep.
Well, the chat might have been on the stream, but is it available now? In the if you go back and watch it, that's what
he said he rewatched it today, and it's
there. So the live chat's there. Okay, I guess when I watched it, I didn't see it. So I guess I need to maybe look at and see what I'm doing wrong. So
welcome back to Zoom.
Welcome back to Zoom. So I guess I'll have to go look. So, well, that's good. Thanks, Jude. So, yes, but yeah, so.
No Paw Patrol. What? What? That can't be. Rick Somniac?
That's good. That show needs to not be on.
No, it is the best show out there.
I cannot do it, and it makes me so glad that I don't have kids. When I get up in the morning, see, when I go to bed at night, I'm usually watching Friends, which happens to be on Nick at night. And so when I get up in the morning and I turn my TV back on, it's still on Nickelodeon, and that show's on, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is so dumb. But I'm not 3, so
out of a lot of the shows they watch, that one and what's the one that Surya likes? She likes the Spirit Riding Free on Netflix. Those are the only 2 shows I can sit down and watch and not want to go away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, presume it's definitely was a wow night. I mean, not the kind of wow I want to see very often. That's for sure. I mean, that's definitely you don't want to have wow for that reason anyway. So. I don't know if it has to be pulled, but I guess might be due to the fact that we live in a politically correct world these days. I mean, yes, because of that reason, I would say maybe they would want to pull it. But would it have been pulled if 10, 20 years ago? Probably not.
No, because as evidenced by all the old people out here who don't give a crap about what's going on, they didn't care back then.
Punishing the Lego police sets, man. They have the Bulldog. That has the Bulldog sets in it.
What's up, Butt Chop? Yeah, I want that police station just because of that Bulldog.
Yeah.
Was that the only set he's in? Which set? Oh, one of the police sets?
There's 2 Bulldogs. There's the solid white one that's in the police set, and then there's a brown and white one, which is in the tuning shop. He has a little doghouse in there. So there's two different color versions.
Citizens on patrol.
So we're going to use the white one as our mascot because he looks like Parker.
Yeah, I like the one in the police station. It's like he's the bad guy's dog.
Oh my lord! Wow, $1.94.
That's cheap. I find that.
Guess that's not bad. I mean, the translucent hair was $167. So I guess that's.
The Police Academy movies were funny.
Oh yeah, those were good. Those were good. I mean, heck, if we had some of those guys out there, we probably wouldn't have some of the crazy problems they had. Probably would be more hilarious than some of the stuff that is going on. But. Hightower, stop right now! Stop or you're out of here!
Yeah.
Hightower, don't do it! Hightower, don't do.
All right, let me make some noise, pull some more parts.
Make some noise. Hoosier is on a date with his wife this evening, so we, he deserves a break, and they deserve some time off. So Haley decided to run the stream for him.
Actually, we kidnapped him, and he's in Brick Blaze's basement until he gives away a couple of train sets. So take your pick. It's one of the two. We can't confirm or deny which one it is, but
Real quick, and then this is the only thing I'm going to say on that: the defunding the police. Everyone misses the part where they also say they're going to replace it with a private police. They're not just going to get rid of the police entirely. And in the area where they have already done this, crime has actually went down. So just saying.
Oh, we'll see what comes about with all this.
and they do say it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to be something that's going to take time because you got to get all that other stuff set up. So
and yeah, it's a thing.
It's a
He's
thing.
on a long vacation, if you know what I mean.
Let's see.
I don't know if it was New Jersey. I don't know. I was just reading an article about a place that did that and replaced it with a privately held police, trained all new people, wiped out the old ones. Nice. Upload a video, but already comments and wants to be my friend. Oh, is his name Song? I've been getting that one a lot. It's just an account that's named Song that says, "Hey, great video. Can we be friends?" I was like, "Well, my video is 10 minutes long, and I just posted it 2 minutes ago. You clearly didn't watch it all, and your account has nothing on it. So no."
Maybe he sped it up. So the 10
What
minute
that might be?
he sped it up for the 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's what he did. Watch it at fast speed.
But did he actually learn anything that would be worthy of actually being a worthy subscription holder? That's the question. You should have quizzed him. Says, if I can quiz you on this, then possibly. But if I can't quiz you, then no, not gonna happen.
What's up, Audio Duran?
Duran. What's up, buddy? I was telling Blaze about our fun night of repeating that mission over and over again. Oh, I think the best part was the getaway drivers were not where they're supposed to be. They were like parked around the block and building. They were like way over there. We're just like, what the crap?
What's funny is some of the missions you're allowed to use like your own personal vehicles, and in some of them you aren't. So there's been times where I'm like, oh, hell, my oppressor, because that was the last thing I was using, is the vehicle that's parked outside here. And it makes it so much easier. But it doesn't always do that.
No, the one last night, the getaway drivers, they were not there, and the only thing in front was all the cops. So we were like playing Frogger across the highway to run away at that point.
Lost the cops on no tires. Nice. What's up, Mike B?
Oh, yeah. First car was a minivan, and that sucker was not going fast. It was like, go up the hill.
Obviously, that minivan doesn't drive like I drive. So.
You and Hoosier, man, you guys go 90 on a 45-mile road.
Well, maybe not that fast, but hey. My old van worked pretty good too. My old van got up and went.
I don't know. I just remember growing up, my dad's Jeep never ran, so he ended up getting like this Chrysler van, and it had no AC, no windows rolled down except for the front two.
Wow. Well, yeah, I think my dad had a Ford. I mean, it was interesting. But But I mean, he actually built something into the back.
Poop.
He actually built like wood over the wheel wells in the back, and then built a deck. And so yeah, on trips, a couple kids, two of us would sleep on the back there. All the luggage went underneath, and then one would get one of the seats, and then the other one would get the other seat. So obviously there were two bench seats, one kid on one bench, one on the other, and then obviously mom and dad up front, unless of course somebody was sleeping or whatnot. So all those trips to Disney World and all that stuff. And that's where I learned to drive with one hand, because I always used to say, Dad, shouldn't you have two hands on the wheel? No, I'm fine. I'm like, okay. Where do you think I learned to drive with one hand?
Use your free million to buy the drug running business. Nice.
Oh, yeah. I have to get on there today and check to see if that came up.
Yeah, I should get my first million today as well.
But I don't know. Might get that terabyte van or something.
Yeah, if you get a terabyte, then you got to get an oppressor, because that's really the only reason to have a terabyte.
Okay.
Well, no, I take that back. The mission's called robbery in progress. So basically, there's robbers robbing the bank, and then you go take the money from the robbers. I do that one all the time. That's just like $30,000 every time we do it. I like the albino gator.
Oh, is that the set that's got the albino gator in that?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Trust the Gordon's fisherman.
Pulling parts.
Pulling parts.
That's the other thing too is. Oh, and his dad was saying too, or his mom or somebody had said today too. She's like, yeah, and he won't cut his hair. Somebody told him he had Prince Charming hair, so he wasn't gonna cut or change his hair. And I'm like, oh, I think that was Mr. Hinkle. I think Kevin Hinkle told him he had Prince Charming hair on one of the shows. I thought that was quite interesting there. I was like, wow.
That's right. Got to keep that Prince Charming here and keep the ladies happy.
I always like his Incredibles impressions.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did it more than once. I know 60 didn't have very good video, but it had good audio, and so that was the one I used. The reason I used that one too was that was the one where Kevin said, "I don't believe you. I don't believe you know every line." And I was like, when he said that, that's why I played that much of it, because that's probably the best part is when Mr. Hinkle, Mr. Community doubts that he knows, all the lines. You need that part of it to make it that much more epic. And then he gets to put Kevin right on his duff and go. And Kevin's like, yeah, okay, I guess it was bad. So I mean that was what made it, that much, more entertaining from that standpoint. So
what's up, Blindside? Can't stay long. Wore out for building a roof over my back deck today. Ooh, yeah, that would do it.
Drop something, but they'd see what I dropped. I guess I'll find out later. So
I'm doing all right, Mike B.
All that stuff will wear you out working real hard, I wish I could say I was worn out just from a little Lego sorting today, but I don't think that would go over very well. Other than the fact I was standing while I was sorting, so it wasn't quite as much fun as it normally would be. So it's kind of nice that they give you that. That's what kind of is nice about this one is it gives you the noodles, the noodle piece, the quarter round in light blue. Actually, I guess is it like like a tealish, a yellow, a pink, and a dark blue. And I'd only ever seen it in white when I was working in the stores, so that's kind of cool. And then they have the matching tiles for it. So if you think about that piece and a tile and then a brick, that's kind of cool for those colors. So
I like those.
So pretty good from that standpoint.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I mean, now the problem is when you drop Lego, when I drop Lego at my storage, I have concrete floor, so I'm hoping it doesn't get dinged. Okay, so it tells me to build this, but it doesn't tell me where to put it. It just magically, is it supposed to just magically go in there somewhere?
I mean, if you build it, they will come.
I'm guessing it must go in there. Oh, there. Oh, okay, there it is. What's weird because it's got the backside. I was like, tell what it's telling me to do with this.
The amazing power of a dropped Lego brick to bounce off into oblivion. Yes, sir. I definitely put the stickers on.
I did not, however.
I always put the stickers on the first time I build anything, with the exception of friends sets.
What?
Unless I pick and choose those stickers. I'm going to make a video to show the progress of what I've been doing tomorrow. I haven't made a video in a month, and I feel that I need to show some kind of explanation why. Oh, you don't need to explain anything, Blindside. You just do you, man. It's all good.
You know, you only do that is if someone really, if it's somebody's really doubting you. You know, maybe somebody like Sands, and then you just do it just for spite. But you know, hey. And actually, he did not make an appearance last night, so I was actually kind of intrigued on that. But I don't know if he's been busy doing some other stuff. So. Has Sands been on any of the videos in the last week or anything?
Yes, sir. Dude, Jude, even on the windows. Bridge Sound says I need to lose some subs. I'll post the video soon.
Was that how we lose subs? Well, crap. I should be losing them then because I post videos every week.
Oh, yeah, I lose them. I lost one today.
Actually, I think I gained 4 since last night. I think I went from 199 to 203, I think.
Yesterday I had 852. This morning I had 851. Now I have 850.
You wonder.
A quick trip to Atlanta Brick Company and some building progress and Monkey Kid review. Nice.
Yeah, I have 204. So I mean, I gained a couple, but you wonder how many people have like extra ones or whatnot join, and then I don't know. You wonder. I don't know.
What's up, Shiny?
Shiny's here. Hey, Shiny.
Robbie wants to know what sets you would recommend for Hidden Side to get the whole team. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know because I don't keep track of who's in what set. All I know is I got like 5 of the girl with purple hair and like 4 or 5 of the dude in the hoodie.
Person I would probably watch would probably be Nick from
only one of the green guy.
Nick from the Brickhead family would be the person to probably watch to know what sets for the Hidden Side. I think that's his theme right there these days with all the spooky stuff he does. So he'd be the one I would check out for that information.
Where did I put? Oh, here we go. So the school's got the guy in the green suit, and then the chick and the dude. This set's got the girl and the guy. They're like the main ones, I think. And there's the professor. I think she's in the school bus. Well, I'd like to know how everybody's been lately. Haven't been on the live streams much either. Been pretty good. Fazoom's got 84 subscribers. He deserves way the hell more. Way.
It does take time. Obviously, you just got to hang out on the streams, and you got to twist our arms and tell us to make sure we're putting your the link to your your account like in the chat and stuff. Just got to remind us. Put it in the stream.
Don't cross the streams.
Well, depends. Depends on how much fun you want to have when you cross the streams. And if you like to watch lots and lots of destruction, I guess. So.
Destruction. 3 main good guys are the scientist lady, the kid, and the girl. Well, what about the dude in the green? Because I know he's in a couple of sets. Like, he drives that truck, I think. Hey, there's Doc, JB, Jack, and Spencer. Scientist, kid, and girl. What about green guy? I'll call him a grease monkey because it looks like he's got stuff on his face like he's a mechanic or something. That guy.
Oh, I do like this plane. This is actually a pretty nice plane. It's pretty much why
it's a Band-Aid. I'm sorry.
That's kind of why I bought it. Bought it for the. Well, one of the guys that used to be in Denmark moved actually had an airport, so that is the reason I actually like the plane.
His alter ego is El Fuego. Oh, so El Fuego is not the skeleton?
Oh, and they actually talk about him in the truck set. He's got a really neat torso.
Well, there's a polybag that was El Fuego's stunt cannon, and it's literally a skeleton getting shot out of the cannon.
So guess what I probably do need to do is I probably need to.
I'll be right back, Alex.
Okay.
Okay.
Blind says I came in last night with Hope Castle and saw that it was memorial, but I did not know who it was for or what had happened.
Yeah. Well, I tried to put in the title. It was for Brick Freak 3. He's the younger kid that's been my co-host for the last, 50, 60 episodes. So he passed away last Saturday night. His dad said they believe it was an epileptic thing because he had epilepsy. So his visitation was today. So I drove down to Beloit. Nick was down there, and some of the other Whistler members were there. So there we go. Plane is done. Obviously, didn't put the stickers on, but I do like the staggered wings and stuff. This is definitely a pretty neat plane. Actually, I've been buying all the plane type stuff, the biplanes and stuff. So I got this one. I think it started probably from the was it Pharaoh's Quest? Maybe I think that was one of the early ones I bought. So I'm buying all those. So
not too shabby. Doc, I sent you an invite to our show on Monday, but you weren't there.
Whee! And I can get the propellers spin. Yay! Oh, the last one.
That is Greasy Monkey Zombie form. That's what Robbie says. Nice.
Oh, I guess the guy in the jetpack, I guess, will sit on the wing. I guess if we need to. Hopefully, he won't fall off. I guess we'll put Ghost Dog on the wing.
Ghost Dog.
I don't know. Can you have? I guess I don't know. I don't know if you can actually have two people sitting back to back. And the other guy's got to stand. This skeleton could stand, I guess.
I'm sorry, I'm not standing up on no airplane.
No, somebody's got to work the gun.
So long, Zoom. Catch you later.
Later, Pazoom. Found more of the old green brick separators today too when I was sorting. That was fun. I was gonna build something for the Denlug song contest and decided not to. Decided to sort instead. Go figure.
Nice.
Oh, I remember that piece. That piece. Oh, that's, yeah, nice pieces. I need to see if they've got the see if they got the jail door. Oh, they do. 41 cents, huh? Interesting. The lattice piece. Oh, Blindside said the young guy that was on his channel helping with the live streams passed as well last month from epileptic seizure as well. He also had cerebral palsy. Wow.
Oh, that sucks.
Wow. That's crazy.
The Skelly El Fuego is Grease Monkey death form.
So I got a plane done, and I got I had the car last night. The big built Joker's what do you call it? Notorious Lowrider last night is what I built last night.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Well, and actually, I built it because he did a lot of Joker cosplay. I mean, if you look at some of his smile was perfect for Joker. So he comes with Joker and Harley Quinn. He had lots of pictures in his room of Harley.
Chop.
Hey, Chop.
With the chopper. Oh, sorry.
Chop.
Act like I'm not even here.
Okay.
Oh, you're not here? All right, hold on.
Chop's not here.
He's not here.
That's the best way to act like he's not here.
I got shadow banned.
Wow. Well, you know. Oh, he's got a couple ghosts too.
A good ghost.
Do they glow in the dark though? That's the question.
What?
Do they glow in the dark?
These are new.
I got away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
These are from the haunted blouse.
Cool.
They have two-sided heads. I remember one of the complaints in the early pictures was that he was always smiling, but he's not.
Oh, he's also sad.
Blaze, is that your cat making all that noise?
It sure is.
Hey, I have a cat too.
You have
Well,
a kitty cat?
I don't, but my son does.
No.
And
Well, I mean, technically it's yours as well.
for me to poop on.
For you to poop on.
I don't like him. I don't like the cat
This
because
is a nice cat. For me to poop on.
he runs outside when I open the door. He's not supposed to go outside, so I don't like it.
And here, I thought Blaze, he was coming down to help you sort or something, you know.
Look at what's going on
It would not help sort.
with the old ninja set there, Reed.
Heck yeah, boy.
We're gonna get this treasure transported.
I like
them
I
Chima
like
lions.
the chrome horns there. Those are pretty cool.
Yeah, from this set, Reed. This
The Dragon Mountain or whatever.
no, it's just some kind of temple from the. It's castle, not Ninjago.
Well, no, but I mean, they still had dragons back then. It might have been a dragon fortress or something.
But it wasn't called that.
Well, I guess I'll have to go look.
I think it was called Reed's Fantasy Samurai Castle.
Wow.
Well, you can see that the dress that the horse wears is very nice.
It is very nice. I actually, I mean, I would have been in my Dark Ages then, but they could have named the set after me. It's possible.
Right?
It wasn't named for you. It's another Reed.
Yeah.
You don't know him.
Way different read.
Yeah. But he probably wasn't as cool as me, so that's
But,
okay.
hey, what's up, Blindside? What's up, Dude Jude? What's up, Winter Bricker? What's up, Minifig Collector? Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
That is one mad cat.
It's the only way out of here.
Well, Mom's upstairs. Go tell her you want attention.
Oh, look at that. He wants attention.
Yeah.
Wow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Love me. Love me. Love me. I'm a cat until I don't care about you. And then don't touch me.
Yeah.
That's all he wants. Now he's quiet because he just wants some attention. Too bad he just won't sit on your shoulder, while you're doing something, just kind of watching. And
No, it's a she, and she
yeah.
will definitely claw the hell out of my shoulder if she was up there.
Okay, then just put her on your head. Then I mean, you got a hat on, you're fine.
What?
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm making cat noises. Why? Did you think there was a cat down here? It's just me.
And me.
The Reed was making cat
See
noises.
what you did, Juliet? You got butt chop in trouble.
There was a cat making cat noises, and a Reed making cat noises, and a dad making cat noises. Triple facto. 3/4 of the panel was making cat noises.
Yeah.
So she's not mad.
I mean, Haley's muted, but she might have been doing it too. We just
Yeah,
don't-
that's just for solidarity. Haley was too. See?
see.
Haley was too now. It's a catastrophe.
Butt chop. It was called the Emperor's Stronghold
Ooh.
from 1999. The year I moved to Colorado.
But who's the emperor? Is because it comes with a bunch of ninjas, but this must be the emperor then.
Oh, okay, we're done now.
Yeah, that's probably him. Yeah, on the horse.
Yeah, it's me, Emperor Horse McBuff.
Horse McBuff?
Emperor Chop. Cool.
Emperor Chopper McButter. If you need your butter chopped, you come to my fortress. I chop your butter with my katana blades. Headphone users are now mad.
All right.
Sorry, Juan. Sorry, Juan.
That's it. You're gonna have to do something with Chop's mic. What are we gonna do?
That's as much meowing I can get out of them.
Okay, where's the go?
Oh, look at that.
I just got back from Shawano, Wisconsin, birthplace of no one.
Nobody lived there,
Yeah,
or nobody was
Making
born there.
those Lego deals.
no. Nobody will admit that they were born there. Jennifer was. Jennifer was born there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
The plot thickens.
Plot twist. I'm putting the pigs in the barn. I repeat, the pigs are in the barn.
I thought the pigs went in blankets.
Yeah, but this is a code word. You're supposed to know what it means.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do
The
not.
pigs are in the barn.
Okay, pigs are in the barn. Got it.
Go, 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 go. Yeah, the Chima lines, they're not stealing helmets, Roby. That's the top of the treasure chest has these chrome ingots with awesome gray old style katana. And inside the treasure of the Emperor is 4 golden coins and a jewel.
Ooh.
But yes, they're taking it. The Emperor was busy fighting ninjas, and Laval. That's not Laval. Yeah, Laval and some other dude are off with the treasure.
So is that? Did you have you had that set for a long time, or did you pick that one up somewhere?
Oh, I got this at Replay Toys.
Oh,
That was who I was sorting brick for. So when I brought all that bulk back, I picked it up because Brick Pasta and I did a reunion Saturday morning dad stream. Lego Dads Unite. Lego Dads Unite.
Do 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 do.
Lego Dads. And all I have, so my sign up sheet is awesome. It says, "You are done. All sign up slots are filled." And I was gonna take a picture of it, but I don't have a phone, so you can just imagine what it looks like. But it means that it's completed. So then, all I have to do now, I'm gonna. That's what I have to talk to Haley about, because so Haley said she was doing thumbnails, and then Kevin just emailed me and said he was doing thumbnails. I didn't say anything back to Kevin. I was gonna run it by Haley and see who. I was gonna see if there's gonna be a battle of the nails.
Dun, dun, dun. Thumbnail battle.
Thumbnail battle.
Fight.
In this corner, Haley Bricks, and in this corner, Kevin K. Hinkle. Hit the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Round 1. Liu Kang wins. He's not even supposed to be. He's not even supposed to be in the battle. Fatality. Get over here. Goyd night, blindside.
Good night, Blindside.
Goyd night. Oh.
I am trying to.
You gotta wake up and put on shingles. Oh. Ew. No, I did want to stop at Meyer because we drive by it on the way back from Toronto for see if there's anything new on the polybag scene.
did someone say polybag?
Shut up. And then
Polybag Wars, go.
polybag wars 3.5. Haley, did you hear what I said about the thumbnails, or are you just ignoring me? She's ignoring me.
I'm making noise.
Oh, no. Round 1, Haley wins, says Minifig Collector.
I shall be right back.
She's
What were you asking?
she's like Scorpion. She's like, get over here. You said you were doing thumbnails, and Kevin just emailed me and said whenever he said he'll do the thumbnails whenever, and I was like, oh, I don't think he knows. I don't think he knew.
Right. Go. Let him do it then.
Well, are you serious?
Yeah, if he wants to make a new one, and then we can just fill in the names like I did last year, then that's fine.
Right. I think that's what he's gonna do, because he specifically said in the email that this time he wasn't going to do a bunk one with one long sleeve, one short.
No, that is the only requirement. It has to have one long sleeve and one short sleeve. If he doesn't do it, I will reject it, and he's going to have to redo it.
Tell him we will edit it. We will mess up one of the sleeves.
That is the only requirement, because it was so funny last year that none of us caught it until someone caught it pretty close to the show. We're like, well, I can't do anything about it now.
Yeah.
So that is the only requirement. But yes.
But see, that was the funny part. The part of it that was funny was that he was forced to do it because of him ducking out after taking a slot. So it was kind of like his duty, his punishment was to make it, and then he didn't even make a good one. So that's why it was hilarious. Well, he made a good one, but you know what I mean. He didn't.
Nope. Tell him he can do it, and tell him thank you. But the requirement is it has to have one long sleeve, one short sleeve.
Okay, yeah, that'll be a running every year. It has to. Like,
it was very funny last year, and then yeah, once he makes it, just send it to me, and I'll fill in all the names and stuff.
okay. And then he okay, that's what I'll do. I can't find what I'm looking for. And I have a headache. We ate at this restaurant. It's not good to eat at restaurants in Shawano. Let's just say it's not the kind of place you want to go to the bathroom at. Mikey, this isn't the kind of place where you want to go to the bathroom. Oh, yeah, why not? This is water. It's wet, ain't it? Sorry.
And so I'm sitting here digging through to get all my dark green bricks. I have a lot of 1x2s and 1x1 dark greens.
Yeah, same.
So I think what I might have to do is, so I don't have to order any bricks, is redo the train I just did and fill it in with more 1x2s.
Yeah.
Maybe save the 1x4s for the printed pieces.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What kind is it? A special train you're building then, or what?
Yeah, it's part of the Back to the Future train, and
Oh.
I already did one passenger car in it. Here, I'll show you.
So from the movie, from the Western movie, right? So it'll be a Western.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So because I have the engine in the tender cart, and I'm trying to do the rest of the train, which there's only like 2 pictures of it to get like the details. In the movie, you only see it for like a split second. But so I found instructions for the passenger train.
Ooh, that's
I made mine dark green. It has the lip to the lid.
That's really nice. I like that.
Yeah, and then it has these are the flex hoses on the side, whatnot. But it's pretty well detailed, and even the inside's detailed with the seats.
Now you said is that a custom mock of your own, or is that some plans from someone else?
No, I found it free on that Rebrickable.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he had I think his train was dark red with a bright light orange.
Oh yeah,
stripe going.
It's Pacific passenger car. I think it went right to it. So I must have been there before.
What is this crack?
So I know I posted it in the chat a few chats ago.
Yep.
But I finished it and I really like it. But it's the right shape for the one I needed. So I'm building 2 more, but the third one is going to be a luggage cart.
Oh, okay.
So half of it's going to be a luggage cart, and the other half is going to be like a few seats here and there. So I'm trying to pull all the dark green bricks for that.
Yeah, Mike B. Thumbnails for the 72. Oh, I'm so thirsty from that garbage food. I can tell when I eat unhealthy because I get a headache and I get so thirsty. There's so much sodium in restaurant food. Oh my god.
Oh, that's all the flavor.
Oh, flavor hurts. Flavor hurt me bad.
It's so good.
No, it doesn't. I don't have the built-up tolerance that you have, Blaze. So I can't eat that kind of stuff. And so, like it.
Yeah, I'm pretty resistant to that.
Like your body is like completely used to it. In fact, your body probably shuts down without it, whereas mine rejects it. And Sends
Yeah, if I
signal.
eat like vegetables and healthy, I'm like, oh god, I feel like crap. Ugh.
Shut up. That cannot be true, actually.
Like, oh please give me an injection of White Castle stat.
That would be a serious medical condition. If your body was rejecting healthy food, you need I don't think there's a medical treatment for that.
Dope. Pretty much that's it. Call me a doctor. Done.
Yeah. Put the farm up for sale because someone else you just bought it. Indigo's nervous because her second degree black belt test is on Saturday. And hi MJ.
What's up, MJ?
He's doing the like and leave. Nice, loving it. Patented Brick Blaze like and leave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like this so hard. But yeah, so she's nervous because she's the only one who will be testing for her second degree. So I don't know what that matters, but it matters. So I had to talk her off the roof, talk her down.
I'll tell her the roof is not a good place for her to be playing in.
Well, you know what I mean, metaphorically.
I know.
If it was that big of a deal, I wouldn't make her do it. If it comes to that point, I'll just say, I can't. This is obviously too stressful. You know, like, and I'm not making her do it in the first place. So, but you get the jitters. It's like the wedding day jitters.
The kids rock climbing, and we went to a couple years ago because we went to the gym that we used to go to, and so she was watching Daddy go up and down the rock and come back down, and it's like okay, and then she really wanted to, and she got about halfway up the wall. It was like nope, not coming back down, not going up. Super glued to the wall. Well, you got two options. Either get come back down.
It's up or down because eventually you're gonna get tired of being where you are right now.
So yeah,
it's up or down, honey.
She was stuck between a rock and a hard place on a rock.
Bum bum.
Hey, what's up, Hoosier?
Hey, Pooper.
Hoosier loves the name.
Oh, I thought you said Pooper.
Yeah, Pooper Bricks.
Hey, Pooper Bricks, we love your stuff. Big fan over here, Pooper. He'll be like, well, I already have enough nicknames, guys. Hooter, and he's like, guys, I have enough nicknames. Thank you.
I'm sure we can find more names before get the list going.
It sucks because all I have left really is secretarial work for the stream, and that's probably the hardest part. It's not, but it's like, would you rather play with your toys or do secretary work? You first, Reed.
What?
Okay, exactly. You next, Brick Blaze.
I would rather play with my toys.
Okay, and then finally, Haley.
Work before play.
What did you say?
You gotta work before you can play.
Whatever. I knew you were gonna do that. You're trying to buck the system.
All right. Well, let me know what you need help with, and I'll help you.
No, it's actually just a matter of like 2 emails and then a PDF. It's not that bad. It's not like I have anything else to do, right? Hoosier says,
You gotta make sure you send out the list of instructions and rules of hey,
Yeah, I have to do another upload. because a lot of people have already made their own thumbnail, which is cool and everything, and I guess they can use them if they want. I'm not gonna. It's not really like a forced thing, but I don't think because there's gonna be there's a lot of veterans this year, but there's probably more rookies. So the rooks are overexcited. You know what I mean? They're kind of blowing their load early. Can we say that on here? Anyway, so
That's fine if they make it early. They need to
no,
go
I
back and
want
put
them
up
to.
a thumbnail so people aren't confused. Because I know, was it last year or the year before, we had people posting they thought they were part of the same 2 hour stream, and they started posting videos, so there was a lot of confusion of, all right, where are we going? And it's like
Mm-hmm.
they were doing their own side
Mm-hmm.
quests.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's why we stick with the official thumbnails so people know,
Right, and I've been encouraging people to schedule it immediately, which is one of the problems that last year I was trying to I urged people to, and this year my first announcement, that's basically all I talked about. I didn't even talk about what weekend it was. I was like, here's the deal. The earlier you schedule your portion, the less confusing it is for you, the less confusing it is for your viewer, and the more heads up people have, and they can set a reminder, and they can, you know what I mean? It's all around better because when they set it up in their time conversion, there's no question of when they're going live because they have it set up at their time conversion. So, contrary to what the schedule says in Central Time, and YouTube tells me in my time when they're going live. So all their viewers, it tells them in their time, and it's down here. It's our time. It's our time down here.
Our time now.
But no,
No, hang on.
Yeah, Hoosier, all the spots have been super filled. Had you been watching my content, you would know that. Anyway, after that, let's see. I feel like it was mean. Sorry, Hoosier. Yes, Hoosier. Everything is filled. I had celebrations yesterday and the day before. Or no, yes, Thursday I filled it. Friday I celebrated. Here's some ASMR. And then, okay, so the oh god, my stomach hurts. What was I saying about? Oh, yeah, schedule it ahead of time because everyone then understands when you're going live. When the schedule comes out, they'll know consecutively. It goes boom, 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 boom. But if they have all their channels they're gonna watch, they have reminders set, and it's already posted. They know what time in their stupid time zone it's live. So it doesn't matter what the schedule's in because you've got that stuff already set, ready to rock. And that means you, Hoosier, you got to set yours up ahead of time. I don't play favorites. That means you, Hope Castle. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Reed. Don't mute and think you can get away with murder. Okay, thanks, buddy. Love you, Reed. So if we all set them up ahead of time, it's just going to work out better. And I tried to do it last year, and I didn't. I had so many things I wanted to discuss that slipped through the cracks. So let's make sure if we have a slot that we're on top of that slot. And then, so I will be releasing, though, a PDF of the schedule in the Central Time. But what will differ from this PDF and the sign-up sheet is it will be your channel name. It'll be like last year. Your channel name, date, time, and link. So that way when you copy and paste this schedule, and it will be more condensed because it won't have the slots by hours. I just manually put in the time. So if you take a 5-hour chunk, your name still only takes up one line of 3 text. 3 shut up. 3 lines of text. Oh my god, my stomach. I think I'm actually the alien thing that comes out of the guy in that movie. Oh. You ever see Spaceballs when he comes out and sings "Hello, my baby"?
Hello, my ragtime gal.
What did he have? Did he have the special or the soup? He had the soup. I want the special. I'll have the soup. Oh yeah, I think a face hugger is coming out of here. I don't know. Oh no, the face hugger lays the eggs in you. Oh, that's what I why did I order the face hugger sandwich? God, so that's probably alien eggs in here. Oh my god. Well, this is gonna put your reviews through the roof, alien. If a chest burster comes out. Okay.
That would be funny.
Yeah, I would laugh all the way to the bank on that one. Oh, because I guess I shouldn't. I should watch what I order, but. Okay, so schedule your slots ahead of time, kids. And thumbnails and the PDFs will come up. And it's really now this is for people like that care about algorithms and analytics. So like probably the closest person to caring about that on the panel will be Blaze. I don't know who in the chat. I don't think we have any of the shop talkers in the chat. But having all like this is a little known algorithm. That's people when they talk shop, they don't talk about this much, but it does help your channel to have links to other YouTube channels, not to outside of YouTube channels. Like YouTube loves it when you keep people inside their platform. So when you put the schedule for the 72-hour stream, when you copy and paste this into your description, not only does it let people attending know where to go next and have the access to just simply click on the link to their channel, but the algorithm and all that, your analytics, it helps for that, for pushing your channel, because your channel is rerouting all these idiot viewers to other YouTube channels. You know what I mean? So
Wait. But it doesn't help your algorithm and all your analytics if you call the viewers idiots.
right, but this isn't my channel.
Oh, okay.
It only hurts Haley's analytics, and she doesn't care about analytics. And they already know that they're idiots because they're watching us.
I mean, yeah, I guess I can't argue that point. I really can't.
Oh, so
You're correct, sir.
I'm not saying anything they aren't aware of.
You are correct.
Are you calling us idiot?
Not you.
I mean,
What? What?
I mean, we kind of are.
Yeah, call them like I sees them. I'm just. So, anyway, so for all the channels that are looking, that are hoping to gain some exposure and expansion from the stream, it's good in that way. I know no one's listening that cares. It's probably like all of our really good friends in the chat, and then a troll, and that's probably it. So I'm basically talking to
Hello,
myself.
all 9 really good friends in the chat.
And troll.
End troll. I got cut open and all my end trolls fell out. It feels like that. Hey, are you calling me? Not everyone except Dude Judah in the chat is an idiot. Just kidding. I love you all. And
Damn.
so not you, Dude Judah, of course.
Well, I mean, he didn't spell it correctly, so
Yeah, I am gonna have to like take points away on that, buddy. Your spelling is almost as bad as Jigglepuff's. Like, I'd love to see a spelling bee between Dude and Jigglepuff.
but Dude Jude has an excuse because
Right.
he may be like
Liquored
3
up.
feet to the wind already,
Right, he's liquored up. Jigglepuff just doesn't pay attention in school.
and he could still kind of spell better than Jigglepuff.
Green room G.
Green room. Somebody's in the green room.
Awesome, because Bricksomniac said a G after
Maybe I
the.
should leave him in there because he left me in there for like 10 minutes this one time.
Damn, that Brick Blaze. I
Then he
can't.
refused to answer his phone.
Wow. That's rough.
I'm not great at spelling. I can spell the basics, but then you give me big words. I'm like, wait a minute.
As soon as you get into the 4-letter or 5-letter words, Blaze is like, I don't know.
Oh my, 5 letters. I want to 3. 3 is about the cap for me.
3 is a safe letter limit.
You give me a 3-letter word, and 95% of the time, I'm going to get it correct.
And 50%, and 100% of the time, 50% of the time, I'll get it right.
Dog, D-O-O-G.
Expander. 60% of the time, it works every time.
Yeah. Hey, Jude, Doc Sampson's there. So, yeah. Oh, crap. Hoosier here.
I thought dog was spelled C-A-T.
Yeah, it is.
I thought so too. You're right. I misspoke. Sorry.
That's only like that's in a different dimension.
Cat. K-A-K. Cat.
Yeah. Cat. Look at this read.
Nice. Those are good for having people feel like they're floating through space.
Chop.
This is what Superman's fortress is made of.
Doc wants to know, he says, hey, Butt Chop, can I report all slots filled for the 72?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. If you your new viewers want to know. Go ahead, bro. Can you please also, can I add to your story? Because more people listen to you than they do to me, which I don't know why, but I know why. But anyway,
He's a whatnot, and we trust whatnot.
I'm not very puppety.
Out of the trash can, dog.
I'm in the trash can, bro. Bro, I'm in the trash can right now. You got
an awesome Twitch streamer that is a cat puppet that plays video games, and it's fantastic.
You got to knock before you come into my trash can, dog. This is Hoosier on a Saturday night. You let him to his own devices. He hangs out in the trash and tells dogs they have to knock first. This is why we have him run the stream so he doesn't get into this kind of mischief.
I know it's all bad.
Next thing you know, he's in a dumpster hanging out with stray dogs. And like that's why we have to keep him under wraps. That's why you hear Doc, please announce that if you could just mention, the slots are filled. A PDF schedule with channel links will be emailed to all the participants, as will Kevin Hinkle designed thumbnails. Kevin Hinkle is designing the thumbnails, and I am typing up the PDF, same standard issue as last year. It's a lot shorter than the sign-up schedule. The sign-up schedule is to get the work done. The PDF is to put in the description with all the channel links and times, so you can just go right after you're done with Doc stream. Just go down to the description, click on the next one. Blammo. You're at the next part of the stream.
Look at Chop doing some work.
I know, his most work he's done all week, man.
It's not funny. It is funny, actually, now. I'll laugh about it now.
All right.
If I had to talk my job, I think it would be funnier.
Oh, okay. There's the one joke for tonight.
I can dish it out. I can take it, right? I can dish it out. I can take it. I shouldn't, I should not cast stones when I live inside of a glass house. And trust me, the insurance rates are high on a glass house. Look at me. You cannot get insurance on this thing, especially when all my furniture is made out of loose bricks and stones, baseball-sized stones. The insurance people came in and they're like, we're not insuring you. Why did you build this glass house and what's with the furniture? I'm like, you get out of my house. But
Haley, I picked up
filming now.
a set on clearance yesterday.
You did? Let's see. Or are you naked?
Oh boy.
He's naked.
It's still in the truck.
He's naked.
I picked up the remote control Batmobile.
What? Did you get a super discount?
Finally.
$34.
Oh, that's a steal. That's a good deal.
Well,
I would've
especially for that battery pack.
I would pick it up for that
Oh, wow.
price. I don't know many people who wouldn't pick it up for that price.
Well, yeah, considering the battery pack's $50 on Bricklink.
Right. Well, even the bricks alone in there are worth it.
So
So-
Kohl's had one. It didn't have a clearance sticker on it. I was like, that's got to be on clearance. It was sitting on the regular shelf.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's nice
that's
that
where
they-
I got mine when it was on sale for 20, I think. It's Kohl's.
yeah, they have scanners. I always go use them because I like that they have scanners. Because a lot of times their stuff isn't like you'll scan it and you're like, oh, okay, that's what Nick was saying too. Scan all the clearance stuff there because they were taking another 20% off besides the clearance sticker. So that's
Really?
cool, Hoosier.
My
But
stores
that's
took
right.
out all their scanners, so they're making everyone use their apps on their phone.
Right. Even at Target, Jennifer takes out her phone and scans everything with that stupid phone before we put it in the cart. I'm like, okay, but sometimes it's cheaper, so I guess I can't complain.
Filming it now, in fact.
Yeah.
How,
Yeah.
how's your night been?
Oh, sorry. Really bad after we went to Shawano and ate because my niece was supposed to be the hostess at this restaurant and they sent her home early. So we stopped at their house before we went to the restaurant because we had a reservation. And I said, I'll have a table for 3. And she's like, I'm not there now. I'm like, I know, it's a joke. We only came here to be seated by our relative. And now you're not at work. So then we went there and ate, and now I feel so sick. I just feel like someone beat the crap out of me because the trash sodium food. Other than that, everyone's really good. Reed looks fabulous. Blaze is looking at his phone.
Yeah, I'm reading things.
He's learning how to read.
I gotta bump up my spelling capabilities to 4 letters.
He's got Hooked on Phonics app.
Oh, phonics worked for me.
Yeah.
Is he trying to figure out how to spell cat?
Yeah. He's like, I know that's not how you spell
It says here there's a Q in it or something.
Yeah. Quatee.
That's Quato.
Quato lives. Zoom is back.
What's going on for Zoom?
He's back.
A round of applause.
Let's do a little MSR for Hoosier.
I'm actually gonna get out, guys.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I knew he was gonna ditch out as soon as I got here.
That's how I roll, Chop. You should know that by now.
Butt chops here. Time to go.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on, Reed, and hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice seeing you again, Reed, after yesterday.
You bet.
See you every day from now on.
Okay.
Okay.
So long, Reed.
Good night, Reed.
Night, Reed.
Night.
Night. Night, Reed.
And we gotta wait like 30 minutes and say goodnight, Reed.
Jude can do it. How did your date go? Jude wants to know, did you get lucky?
No, he's here with us.
You got denied.
Didn't get to go.
She took the dinner, she took the movie, and she said, give me your wallet and get away from me. That was the end of the day. Totally got scammed.
Oh,
I told you not to meet your significant others in your own house. They're going to screw you over. You need to go to the internet for that, Hoosier. That's where you find the trustworthy people. Just kidding. I joke.
We was gonna go with our buddies, and they come in off the boat, went up in the house, discover the dogs got a hold of the cat, and let's just say it
Wait,
wasn't very
Whose dog and whose cat?
My buddies.
Both owned both animals,
Mm-hmm.
and the cat is no longer with us.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, that sucks.
that's not a nice dog.
Wasn't the best looking sight either.
I'm sure not. Dogs will rip stuff up. One time, okay, so I was doing my paper.
That kind of ruined everything.
Well, yeah, you don't get real hungry for cat meat after that.
I'm selling for air fried tater tots.
Oh, yeah. When I was doing my paper out once, these some people wanted it at different spots. So this particular house wanted it by the back door. And when I went back there, there was like a little white, like toy poodle type dog, and it had no head. And this other dog was eating in the neck where the head of the white dog would have been, and it was like eating into the neck hole of the little poodle dog. And I was like, the dog looked at me that was doing that, and I backed up. I put the paper down, and I like backed. I'm like, dude, if that thing is eating that poodle, I think it would probably eat a little boy on a paper route. So I'm backing up, you know what I mean? Like real slow. I don't want to run or nothing. And I was like, that was in my back of my mind. The rest of the paper route that day was that sight of the headless dog getting its neck eaten by and the other dog wasn't huge. It was like maybe twice the size, but still not like a big menacing dog. But I'm like, that dog is obviously nuts. So I'm just gonna back away slowly. I didn't know. Maybe it was rabbit or something. But that was probably the craziest thing I saw on a paper route. Usually you don't see much of nothing. It's usually the most boring thing ever, but
Just goes to show don't doubt an animal because of its handicap. This dog only has 3 legs.
oh yeah, he's compensating by murderizing cats. You know what I mean? That the other dogs, like the dogs that pick on him, they'll be like, hey, tri-leg, hey, tripod. And he'll be like, don't call me that. You want
Isn't that dude's dog's name?
tripod? And he does. Then all of a sudden the cat, he's like, I killed a cat yesterday. And the dog's like, yeah, we heard about that in the dog news. Because, they probably have their own news service that we don't know about. So then they'll all be nice to the 3-legged dog because they don't want to get murderized.
Bazoom says tots.
I could eat. I couldn't eat anything if I wanted to, but I feel like drinking a lot of water. I'm bloated and dehydrated.
Doc said he lost his leg to a cat, so he hates all cats.
Yeah. That's probably what happened to the dog. You really shouldn't fault the dog. You don't know. You don't know him, man. Now Hoosier will be like, I grew up with this dog.
Oh, no.
We were born at the same veterinary clinic. Hoosier and this dog were born at the same veterinary clinic.
They just moved from Texas.
Never trust a Texan dog, right? Haley?
Different house, different environment.
And they're from Texas.
They've been
the deadliest people, right, Haley?
Haley's gone.
She's like, I'm not going to respond to your idiot comments, but tonight about Texas.
Come down here. We'll have a few words.
There's no way I'm going to that Lone Star State. That's where people go to die.
But I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I need to go find me some more food.
Hey, I got one tater tot left. You want it?
Oh, sure. Sweet. Hand it over.
Here's mine. Mine's sitting here like a rock. It literally won't digest. So I'll just have it come back up and she's all yours.
Okay, sweet.
It was a burger.
Just save it for like Alabama and give it to me there.
Okay. I'll cryo freeze it.
There we go. Perfect.
Freshly cryo frozen for you.
You guys have a great night. Thanks for having me, Haley.
Thank you, Blaze, for hopping on.
Oh, no problem.
Bye,
See you later.
Thanks, Blaze.
Yeah, I just think environment, the dog went a little nuts.
I don't think you should be hanging out with these Texas people. It seems like they're a bad influence on you, Hoosier. You used to be such a good boy, and like, look at what you're up to now.
I know Izzy went to take the trash out one night, and she trotted followed me out there, and man, she saw a cat crossing the street, and she flew. She chased it all the way down the street. That sucker was running.
Somniac said I had broccoli tots. There's broccoli tots?
Oh yeah, those are good.
Broccoli tots. That's
Do you have? Can I get them at like Walmart or Kroger, or do I got to go to some kind of organic?
No, I don't know. They have them at Woodman's. Where'd you get yours at, Berchomniak? I don't shop.
He said Walmart has them.
I don't shop at Walmart, but I would imagine that they probably have them. That makes sense.
I'm gonna have to try some of them tots. Doc said regular store.
I should not have eaten that. And we got an appetizer and dessert.
What'd you get for dessert?
They make donuts like to order. Like they deep fry donuts to order. So it's like getting like a funnel cake or whatever. It's like fresh donuts.
Nice and fresh, huh?
Yeah, hot off the boat or whatever. Hot off the oil.
I did have a banana milkshake.
That sounds good. I just ate a lot of bread, and I don't normally like carb up. I carved up way too much, man. It's okay to carb up if you're gonna work out, but not working out.
What part? What part are you looking for, Chop?
Oh, nothing. I'm just doing the water. These are just the one by ones. They're all together, all the colors. So I'm just going through and plucking out. Just carrot.
Dude, you said with sardines. You don't have a ranch. I can put him in timeout for that comment.
You don't like sardines?
Man, I used to eat them when I was a kid. So I said I had strawberry cheesecake minus the cheesecake.
We got actually the berries have been on sale. We got blackberries and raspberries and strawberries, all really good deal, and they were actually really good. I was really happy. I ate a whole thing of blackberries as soon as we got home. Might as well just ate it at the store and paid for the container and threw it in the trash by the register. But
I did that.
yeah, I've done it too. Scan this. I already ate it. You can throw it
away. See, it'd be the other way around for me. So I'd have cheesecake minus the strawberries. I'm allergic to strawberries.
Yeah.
It sucks because there's a strawberry cheesecake sitting in the refrigerator.
Oh, that's what I would do if I lived with you and I didn't want you to eat my dessert. Cover it, smother that thing in strawberries.
Well, they made me a cherry one and I done ate all it.
Oh, that's nice that you got cherry one. I gotta find my round one by one. Round one by one transparent tiles is what I'm gonna do.
Hey, I got another batch of bearings in today, so enough to do both boxcars now.
Nice. Yeah, I'm pulling parts for the other train now.
I'm just working on my water casually. I gotta take the goat pictures for Jolene.
So did you ever find out who sent that goat?
No, but Jolene wants some pictures of it on the bridge because she said it looked real cute when I had it on the bridge. This bridge. So I gotta do what?
Dude, you keep mentioning the sardines. Somebody's gonna throw the wrench at
What
you.
are we with the sardines? I don't. Is there some kind of new thing that's going on?
Sardine peanut mayo sandwich.
Yeah, gross.
That's just not right. Not right at all.
I'm gonna mail you my puke. Because
Oh, could you imagine how that's just disgusting. But could you imagine 3 days?
could you imagine? Could you imagine? You'd have to like at the post office when they ask you if there's anything liquid, perishable, or hazardous. You're just like,
All three.
you're like, no. I don't know if I could not laugh when I had to. What do you say? No. I'd be like, no. They'd be like, sir, what's in this package? Nothing. I just sorry. I gotta go. Just send it out.
It's already perished. So-
Yeah, it's post perished. It's definitely hazardous, and it's definitely a lot of liquid. I'm getting sick just thinking about it. Yeah, you gotta look straight in the mail in the post. No, it's fine. It's all good stuff.
Remind me to never open a package coming from Miami.
Well, that might be good advice on all fronts. Package coming from Miami. Yeah, nope.
So nope, just some Lego.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you better knock it off with that, dude.
So, Haley, what are we going to do about 4th of July? What are we going to do about the stream that night?
Is that actually on 4th of July?
It's on 4th of July.
Oh, there's something I have to answer.
I'll be here because it's always too crowded to go see fireworks. So
Okay.
So I got a graduation party that day, and then my buddy always buys $4,000 or $5,000 worth of fireworks. If I can join from my phone, may have to take it and see if they can fix my phone. It's like if I try to join StreamYard from my phone or Zoom, it tells me the camera's being used somewhere else.
Well, that kind of sucks.
well, I would only be doing the StreamYard. So
Yeah, see, it does it on stream. Does the same thing on StreamYard. So maybe the next time
you
I'm in,
Android.
I guess I could probably join from Erica's phone or something if I had to.
Yeah. Nope. As far as I know, I'll be here. It's always too crowded because we're kind of we're at the back end of the touristy part of town. So it's always people driving down from the city are always coming down to watch the fireworks.
Somniac said Roman candle Nick's house.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we'll just stream.
Yeah, I will. Either way, I don't know what we do. I don't like to go out for fireworks or anything, so they have fireworks all the time, like a couple of them, but going to
they do it every weekend.
It's like a rat race going to them. Just you got to park like 40 blocks away and walk with crowds of people, crowds of idiots.
Yeah, they shoot off fireworks every Friday in the months of June and July, which it's kind of nice because we don't have to go on 4th of July. We can just go the following weekend.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that makes it not even really that big a deal to make sure that you catch it. Like,
so, but honestly, this year I don't know what they're doing because I haven't heard the fireworks go off on Fridays.
I answered you, Haley, in the chat.
I saw that.
It doesn't matter. I literally was so excited to join, and I was like, oh my god, my stomach, and then I can't believe that eating bad food can do that much to someone.
Oh,
like, it's not that the food was tainted or anything. It's just that I don't normally eat that kind of stuff. So when I do, it like
makes you miserable.
Yeah, it hurts. It's I
Haley, I do appreciate you running things for me.
You do one hell of a job, Haley. You
No
do
worries.
one hell of a job, Haley.
No, Blaze and Reed helped a lot because they came in and they kept talking. I was like, perfect.
Thank you. Yeah, you're like, where's Butt Shot? Oh, good. These guys are here.
Somniac says, can't wait.
Yeah.
Somniac says, can't wait for graduation season to end. Woke up this morning to idiots honking at 7 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
For jail time.
Yeah. That's what they do now.
Yeah, yeah.
That's way too early for that.
Just go outside and act like you're a protester and throw rocks.
Yeah. I'm protesting the loss of sleep.
No, they were flipping doing that. They had a whole like a little police parade going for that, but they were coming around. It was like 9 o'clock in the morning, and my mom works nights, so they were just we're just listening to that for 20 minutes with them going up and down the road.
It's literally too early for this stuff. Like, even if the person doesn't work night.
So you know what the idiots are doing here now? They are doing rolling protest.
Or they drive.
Groups of 40 or 50 cars.
Oh my
with
God, the laziest, lamest protest. It's not even a protest.
With people riding on top of the cars.
Oh my God.
Hanging out of the windows.
Oh my God. Really? I've never heard of this yet.
There was a woman and her 5-year-old kid had to go to the hospital last night with head injuries because they fell out of the car.
Idiots. Oh,
that's so stupid and it accomplishes nothing. Like, it's not a protest. Oh my god. Oh, but it's not helping my headache. Why'd you tell me about this? This is the stuff that like you wonder you wonder why other countries laugh at us. Oh my god, rolling protest. We're gonna all get in our cars, and you kids can ride on the roof because we're protesting. So we're gonna drive through. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
they're riding on the roof. They're riding on the hoods,
Oh my god, dude!
trunk lids.
Oh.
Speaking of that, has anybody seen Charlie tonight?
It's coming to the point where I think I need to go out and protest those kind of protests. I need to go out there, and as they drive by protesting,
You're protesting the protest.
yeah, I'm gonna protest the rolling protest. I'll stand on the side of the road like it's a parade, except I'll be throwing water balloons full of paint. Full of just I'll just buy a big can of paint for your
Yeah, you
wall.
gotta get glitter, like glitter one.
Yeah,
Glitter gets
bombs. Just glitter bombs. And that spike strip, yeah, that'll end your rolling.
So I had to work yesterday to catch up because we was behind. My boss asked me, he says, "Did y'all get that done?" I said, "No." He said, "Why not?" I said, "Because we protested it."
If that works, that's a good one.
Yeah, we had it done. It didn't work.
Yeah. I figured that you actually had done it and that you were just messing with them, but no, that's pretty funny. No, but I don't think that a rolling protest is pretty lame. I would definitely would be fun to throw some water balloons full of paint at them. Oh god.
It just makes you wonder what can they come up with next.
Oh god, I don't know. Like at this point, like if you're gonna do that, don't bother. Protest. Just stay home. You know what I mean? Like you're not doing it.
Why would you have your 5-year-old son hanging out the window of a moving vehicle?
Well, yeah, period. But how is that protesting? Like, what are you gaining? No one, like, you just look stupid. You're not actually like making a point of anything. Like, no one's like, oh, these guys, I really understand I understand their plight and their need. We really got to do something. Like, you know what I mean? It's like almost they're almost doing the opposite of what protesting is supposed to be about. Like what they're doing is something that should be protested. What's up, Bricks Bunnies TV, Benjamin, and Bonnie?
I bet that was fun going to the hospital and explaining to the ER people of why is your 5-year-old injured?
Right. If I was the ER person, I'd be like, hold on. Right after I call social services, we'll get him in to see the doctor. Oh, and by the way, you don't have to stay because you won't be taking this kid home.
Robbie, it didn't happen, buddy. We're not going to explain why again.
Oh, the date was phenomenal, but it was a little gory. Too soon, Hoosier?
I mean, it didn't affect me. It did a number on my buddy and his wife.
Oh, yeah, those Texans, they're pussies. I'm just.
I knew that was coming. That's why I didn't say nothing.
All right, he's going to sit in timeout for a little bit. Then when he comes back, he's going to learn his manners, and we're going to go back, try this again.
Oh, I knew that was coming. I think he forgot you have all the power.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. I needed that one. Tommy said I was waiting for it.
I'm not playing around anymore.
So you think you're close to all the parts for that one, or are you gonna have to order some?
I think I'm almost on all the parts. I gotta get more. I'm thinking of switching out the other train with the 1x2 dark green instead, and then saving the 1x4s for the printed sections.
Yeah,
So
makes sense. Welcome back, Chop.
What happened? Something? Did you have some kind of issue with StreamYard? I don't know what happened. I got all of a sudden I got saved. I figured Haley must have hit the wrong button.
was that payback for the job joke?
No, I've been trying to push. I've been just trying to pick on you all night, just because I miss you. So I was just, I'm just pulling your leg. Hoosier's like, I think he forgot that she had all the power. I didn't forget. Before you even got here, Hoosier, I was trying to push her buttons.
You a brave man, Chop. Brave man.
So as long as she knows that she knows I'm not mean no harm.
Insomniac said ejectocito.
Ejectocito, yeah, I went flying. You just see me off in the distance in the air, like, oh, there he goes. That was his last jab. Yeah, I was on the chopping block, Briggs Bunnies. I was pushing my limits. I was talking trash about sex, knowingly pushing my limits with Haley, just for fun. When you live with someone, and you pretty much know, like, hey, what's the worst that's gonna happen, and you try to push their buttons. That's just what I do that sometimes. You try to push your loved ones over the edge. Oopsies, yeah. Oopsies, I hit the ejector seat button. See you next week, Chop. Woo, bye, guys. Okay, no more picking on my friends.
It's okay. I've been waiting to put someone in timeout all night.
Hey, if it's therapeutic for you, I am willing to go into the green room anytime. Sometimes I need a timeout. You know what I mean? Sometimes I need a good timeout to really let me know, like, hey, you need to calm down, sir.
Well, very rarely do I have all the power.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Then it's good that I decide to push you when you do actually have the power, because pushing you when you don't have any power, that's not going to be very good for you. You're not going to get the therapeutic, the therapeutic goodness of being able to, eject seat me. So that's good.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good, she said. I love doing that.
So I left the state of Indiana today for the first time since February.
You have to tell everyone now every time you go somewhere.
And they welcome you back?
Did they tell you not to come back?
I guess it wouldn't be such a big deal, but considering I live about 30 feet from the state line.
Oh.
What? So you could have left the state and you just didn't?
Yeah.
Well, he's pretty much from Kentucky, anyways. He's right there.
That's true.
And guess what? The place I was going when I got there, it was closed.
That sucks. Wait, did you have to pay to go over the bridge?
Huh?
Did you pay to go over the bridge?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that sucks then. Well, look at these, Hoosier.
Are they those from Hidden Side?
No, from the
I
Honey
think he's
Haunted
broken.
House.
That's
They
from
got,
the house, right?
yeah, they got two-sided faces. Hi, I love you.
Oh,
And
that's
then,
cool.
and then, oh, somebody stole my ghost hood.
So
But they
can
got-
make the ghost boats now.
Oops.
They don't glow either, do they?
No.
But they have the new bases, right?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, I really like that. Those new bases with that actually have the leg posts. So, because when you you put a torso on a slope brick before, it's not the tightest of clutch.
Not the best clutch power.
No, yeah, it's not. It's not the best way to have a minifigure wear a dress. I'll tell you that. But yeah, they're pretty neat. I like them. They're different. And I remember when before the set was released, everyone was griping about how they're smiling. I'm like, oh, they have two-sided heads, and this is not a smile. It's like it's the saddest ghost I've ever seen. So they were like,
Omniac says a little spray paint, they'll glow, or dip them into the water in New Jersey.
yeah, put a little rub them down with medical waste.
So send them to Joey. He'll take care of it.
Joey, can you wipe some medical waste on my ghost? That was like the old Xbox Halo days when people would ask, what's the shape of Italy? And they'd answer, boot and get kicked. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Did we scare Dude Jude off? Or somebody put him in timeout?
No. Maybe Dude Jude's eating that sardine sandwich that he's been talking about for the last half hour. Maybe he went and made one. He's like, oh, that's too good. I can't resist.
Did he tell Blaze and Reed good night yet?
Nope. They do look like the ghosts from Scream, kind of like the what's his name? I don't know.
Ghostface.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what. Sorry, I have a really bad headache in my eye right now. Oh yeah, Dude Jude said bye to Blaze. The dude, let's see. Dude Jude, he says bye to everyone. You know he already did. The only reason he didn't say bye that one time is because he was in timeout for 920 seconds or 1,300 seconds.
Oh, those were the good old days.
I don't know if he said bye to Reed. He usually says hi and bye to every single prick that comes in here. So let's see. Yeah, he said later, Reed. Darn it, dude, you're too good at highs and buys. Like I forget him all the time. I don't know how he literally is a professional like Walmart greeter. The dude can say hi and bye to every person that comes in and out of the thing. You know what I mean?
Omniac said he's throwing up all the sardines. But I ain't gonna lie, I used to eat the crap out of some sardines.
I like them. Just some of the cheap ones are really salty. Yeah. I can't eat really salty food anymore. It makes me like right now. I feel like I'm in a desert. I'm like so dehydrated. It's probably why my headache is getting worse, even though I took 5 ibuprofen before I turned on the computer.
You have a horse with no name?
I'm on a host with no name. Hoosier, how was date night? Oh, great! Why are you here, Hoosier? Just to make everyone ask how was date night or what? Sardines. Oh, I bet they don't. I would not want to eat a can of sardines and then drink one of whatever he drinks. Oh, that's a bad mix. Can you imagine that, Hoosier, in your stomach? A bunch of bourbon and tang mixing around with some. That would not. Actually, it's making me feel worse. Let's not talk about that. No specifics, lol. Let's just say the date was over before it started. Oh yeah. I'm I'm gonna go get some water. Oh god. Sorry, Tang.
It didn't happen, Bubba. It bad night. Rick Money said, dude must have had a bad sandwich tonight. He said, premature finish. Sorry, man. Max says, do some jumping jacks, Chop. Get everything mixed. Oh, come on, Sammy.
I like how there's elements in here that I need, and I know where they're at because I used them all up as filler brick.
It's nice to know where they're at, that's for sure.
Yeah. I was looking and I was like, oh crap, I need need a bunch of 4x6 dark bluish gray plates. And I'm pretty sure I used them up on the all the Mills plates out there.
Oh, Bubba and then went to the drive-in.
Yeah, how was the movie?
Hold on, it's 12 o'clock and they're already back from the drive-in? That don't seem right. Oh, speaking of that, I didn't see if our drive-in's open. Be right back. Is our drive-in open? Bubba and Kelly went to the drive-in. Jackson's got mine. Jackson's got mine. Bubba says it was great. Single feature to new COVID rules.
I know the capacity's like half capacity and
Which I don't understand. It's a drive-in. You don't have to get out of your car. Just tell them you got to stay in your car.
what are you even doing?
What movie did y'all see, Bubba?
I mean, it wasn't no new movies. There ain't no new movies out.
Ain't gonna be no new movies out for a long time. You didn't leave it in the truck, did you?
I might have.
Get my phone from Jackson and call it.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Oh, that's a cool one to see on theaters.
I want to break my neck.
How do you sleep?
Pretty much.
Chop's coming back. I hear it. Next weekend is Jaws. Oh, that'll be a good one to see.
the dresser.
Soniac said Jackson's ordering all the Paw Patrol Blu-rays. He's already got them.
That,
I don't think there's a Paw Patrol toy that the kid don't own. Mike B said, Hoosier, they have to get the kids out of the trunk. Hey, he must have fell asleep fast. I still got almost a full battery.
No. Will you shut the door? So I don't drop it? Oh. 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 Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, I was going to show you the progress of the haunted. Oh, I almost dropped it again. Of the haunted. Oh no. Of.
MJ's still going.
Oh. Oh. So I built a Mills plate for the haunted house, and then I extended the front yard for the graves, and then so now. Sorry, it's really hard to get this down here without dropping it. Okay, and I still have a headache. I just went and drank a bunch of water. Okay, so what the idea is that it sits in this 48 by 48 base plate that I've constructed, but you can pull out the house. Okay, oh, come on, baby. So even with the extended yard, you can pull out the house. I'm going to do like a stairs right here. That's what that junk is. So this is the Mills. And there's already like some people hanging out. A ghost and a pirate. So that way, you can still, this is on its own Mills plate, but because it swings open, I made a 16 by 16 Mills, two 16 by 16 Mills, and one 32 by 16 Mills. So that way you could still open it up until because we still have to build spag 17 and 18. So it does have it has the system in there for the dropper poodle. But we've done all the Easter eggs pretty much. This is the resonator that summoned the two ghosts, and behind it is a dynamite push down thing because he rigged this Sphinx head with dynamite in case it was cursed, so that he can blow it up at any time. And then here is the Baron von Baron picture, and then when you light it up, you can see the mummy's curse. Or maybe not. Oh, that does not photograph well. Well, anyway, the old mom. And then this is really cool. This is like Oh. This is just on jumpers. And this is a really neat build because it has all the push things and the feet pedals. It's really neat. So that was cool. And then there's some other stuff. I think I showed it before. The other stuff was already built. There's all this stuff in here. But yeah. So basically, until I figure out if Jennifer wants me to make it modular, then obviously I'll take it off of these little mills plates that each section is on, because you won't have to open it. But if you're going to make it modular, you will have to take out the whole system for the ride. And it looks like it's going to be a project to modularize it, but I think it looks good. I love the look of the house. So.
I like that you put it on Mills plate, but you still kept it with the hinges.
Yeah.
So you can still open it.
And this. Oh no. Yeah, we still got a couple bags. 2 bags to finish basically the ride. I mean, the tower is huge. Obviously, you can tell that without having to own the set. But
Bubba said that organ is great.
Yeah, it is a really good build. And I don't know. You get quite a few gold candles in the set, but I don't know if they come in any other sets. But I mean, if someone wanted to build that, it sucks because that organ, if they want to build it, there's a lot of parts in it that I think are just, not that easy to do. I mean, as far as the gold candles and the printed keyboard tiles, I think would probably be only thing. Otherwise, there's some brown Nexo shields, but otherwise you could build that and not have to buy the set. And this obelisk is pretty cool. It says in hieroglyphics, it says Ogle, which is the bad guy from Alpha Team, which is Lego backwards. So Baron von Baron stole the obelisk.
There's probably... Sorry, Chop.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was talking to Charity. I'm going to mute myself.
You do not talk to her.
This is our time. Our time now.
You said this was our time together, Hoosier. That's it. But yeah, Haley. I was like, well, until we figure out what we want to do, if it's on mills and it can still open, you know what I mean? You get the best of both worlds.
Yeah.
And you could leave it on the 32 by 32 footprint and put it somewhere, as long as the buildings that you put it next to aren't flush with the sides. Like some of my buildings, they're not all, like the modulars usually go all the way to the edge of the base plate, but I have some of the other ones, they don't go. So there's space in between for the hinges, because you only need like one stud of space on the base plates, on the mills plates next to it for the hinge pieces that stick out. So it's really not that bad if you wanted to keep it as is out of the box and still mills it. But then I thought, if I am going to modularize it, eventually, if I'm going to decide to go that route, which I haven't built the ride yet, so I don't know. I have this mills plate, which would be the footprint for it. It could either be permanent, or I could still just put it on a 32, because this is perfectly fits a 32, and have it sit on here like I do with my castle for the big lava castle. Just sits on those 64 by 64 mils.
Mhm.
So that's basically, I wanted to like basically have a couple options. So I mean, you can still stick it in here, and it still has a bigger yard and stuff like that. Because as is, it really doesn't have a yard. You know, on the 32 by 32, the house and the mechanism for the ride take up a lot of space. But for this part, I just took the fence. What? Did I do that? Oh, I must have hit the. I did that. Am I still in here? What the?
No, I don't know. Are you still in here?
I don't know. Okay, I hit the mouse and it clicked on something weird. But that way it's still. So the yard, I added 2 fences that came with one of the new extra poly bag that has like plants in it. And then, so it comes off. Like right now, it looks totally legit, right? But fooled you. There's tiles underneath these fence pieces, so they actually hang off. But you can easily, you know, turn those inwards if you wanted to have it be on the 32 by 32, or you can put it outward and have the extended like cemetery area. So I just was playing around with different ideas. And then what my idea is, Haley, for disguising the mills here, is I'm going to make it look like the foundation. Maybe I already told you that. I was gonna make it look like rocks and bricks and stuff, so that the foundation looks all like messed up and stuff like that, and have roots. Like I'm gonna use those like elephant trunk and dark brown like roots coming out and stuff. So like it's the foundation hasn't been taken care of. So that way, all the way around this mill's plate, on the other mill's plate, it disguises that it's on this mill's plate, you know. So I kind of thought it through, I guess. I was just trying different stuff before. I mean, we don't even have the set finished yet, so we've been taking our time. The last bag was mostly the chain here.
Yeah.
I gotta pull a dude Jude. Good night, dude Jude.
Good night, dude Jude.
Night, dude. You.
Mike, what does your email start with? F-U.
He has a funny email. That's not a MikeBricks@gmail.
So Charity was checking drive-ins, and I guess they're gonna show Jaws next weekend at our drive-in as well.
Oh,
Cool.
that's a good summertime one.
I want to watch Jaws at the drive-in.
There's one in
When is it?
Kentucky. It's actually 5 minutes closer to the one in Indiana. Wednesday they're showing Twister. We might try to go see Twister.
Yeah, see that one in theaters.
What?
No, they I think it's somewhere out in Austin, but they showed Jaws, but it's like a drive-in, but everyone's sitting in inner tubes on the water on the river.
Cool.
So they're playing Jaws and everyone's sitting in the water.
That would be awesome, actually. You'd be scared. You want to bring this back up?
Wow, that's funny.
You want to bring this upstairs? You can do it without dropping.
Sorry, we got the new person. Yeah, but everyone be nice to him, okay?
No.
Hey, it's the new Hoosier Bricks. Hoosier wants to spend time with other people, so I'm going to come in and be Hoosier.
What? He's back now. You want me to bring it up? I'm bringing it up. Oh.
How are you guys doing today?
Good. How are you doing?
Can't complain.
Doing all right. It's been a interesting month or so, but it's wrapping up to be calm and more peaceful.
That's good.
I just thought I'd come in and let Butt Chop know that them people from Texas, everything's bigger down there, so watch out. She has a longer reach than everybody.
Somniac said you got to build as slow as me now.
Well, I was thinking about what could I Hoosierize, but I didn't have anything available really bad.
I would think the new Hoosier would be faster.
Oh, maybe the new Hoosier needs to build microstyle just so it's a little different.
It still don't work. I tore the last micro build apart that I did, and it was still 3 foot tall, 2.5 foot tall.
What?
Oh,
Oh, right.
Why?
well,
From my eye.
I'm just happy to see that everybody's doing well.
As well as we can be. Like I said, I can't complain, and even if I could, it wouldn't do no good.
Yeah, there ain't nobody, not a whole lot of people actually listen. But shop, if you're gonna roll over and die, you should lay down or something. Maybe that would be better for you.
At least get in front. At least get in front of the camera.
No, I was hugging Jen. I was just giving Jen a big hug. And I was gonna say to what Mike said about everybody doing good. I don't know if everyone heard, but I called out through the community that there's I'm calling for a solidarity so we can appreciate the things that we have and the people that we have in our lives.
Oh yeah. If you don't appreciate the people you have in your life, you won't. There's no respect. You gotta respect and appreciate everybody that's around you.
Right, because yeah, I was just hugging Jen. That wasn't a dying yak.
Well, Butt Shop, I'm glad to hear that your 72-hour stream is all filled up.
Yeah, I hope to see you there. There's going to be lots of panels to join, lots of chats to chat in, lots of new channels to see, lots of veteran channels to see. It's going to be crazy awesome. Yeah, community-wide love, exactly, Bubba. Because I think we take each other for granted sometimes.
Sorry.
I do need some Pepto Bismol. I feel like trash.
I think you need to eat another hamburger.
Oh, dude, I can't eat nothing.
That White Castle that you went to, you shouldn't be eating there.
I did not eat at a White Castle. I ate at the Stubborn Brothers Brewery.
Or try Dude Jude's remedy, some sardines.
He doesn't know nothing about no home remedies, man. This is what I feel like.
Somniac said, was the burger still moving?
No, it's actually way overcooked.
Well, maybe that was part of your problem.
You're not supposed to cook meat. It digests better if it's not cooked.
Yeah.
Our body.
Somniac says hamburger sounds good right now.
No, Bubba said that, dude.
Sorry, Bubba.
Their names look identical because they're both wrenched with about the same amount of letters. Well, anyway, the same amount of spaces because there's a space in Bubba Bricks. They're exactly the same length, and they both start with a B, surprisingly.
Really? We walked in the house, and I looked at you. I'm starving. She was like, me too. And I was like, I got steaks in the refrigerator. I'm about to go throw them on the grill. She said, you can't cook steaks without Nathan. Well, I settled for tater tots.
Didn't you have a perfectly good cat to cook?
I don't know about perfectly good.
It was tenderized. Too soon.
Too soon.
Are you serious? Really? Is there ever such thing as actually too soon? Yeah, I suppose there is. I'm sorry, I have a lot of angst against cats right now. There's one in my house. And I don't like being a prisoner of my own house because of some cat. And actually, Indigo cares more about its well being than her father's well being. Like, Dad, be quiet. The cat's trying to sleep. I said, I don't care if the cat's trying to sleep. I am going to be quiet because the cat gets to sleep all day. I don't care.
Bubba says, "Oh, steaks, yum. Yeah, New York strip, buddy."
I'm coming over.
New York strips.
When we was kids, we'd all go to somebody's house and we'd camp out in the yard or whatever.
Yeah.
And we snuck out of the tents. I didn't know it, but my cousin was allergic to cats. And at this time, like I said, we didn't know it, and we thought it'd be a good idea to go round up all the neighborhood cats and throw them in his tent. Yeah, it wasn't pleasant morning the next morning.
Oh man, he was probably all swollen from high.
He was swelled up, puffed up.
Yeah, he probably couldn't breathe. You're lucky you didn't kill him, actually, because sometimes some people have the allergies where their throat freaking swells up and they literally can't breathe. It ain't no joke, bro.
Someday I said all 4 of my cats turn into crackheads after 1 a.m.
Wow, the cat we have over here likes to run around and run into the wall.
Look at it, Bubba. So the stray that the boys took in won't stop puking everywhere. Yeah. So this is my son's cat. He puked on the carpet. And Indigo's like, Dad. I'm like, what? Cat's puking. I said, clean it up. I don't know what to do. I'm like, you clean it up. I don't know. Aiden's not home, of course. So then Aiden comes home with his girlfriend and goes, I'm like, you owe me big time. I don't like cleaning up cat puke. He's like, maybe it was just a hairball. I said, it was partially digested cat food. No hair in sight, dude. Oh, maybe he's eating too much. Yeah, well, you don't, because he's used to leaving the cat alone, he just fills the bowl constantly. So the cat can eat as much as it wants. He's like, well, he'll stop when he's doesn't eat. I'm like, cats won't necessarily stop eating just because they're not humans. Like, both Aiden and Indigo act like this cat is a human and needs the same treatment, if not better treatment, than the humans they actually live with. Like, my needs come second to the cat's. I'm like, it doesn't work this way. I don't care about the.
It's not about you. It's about the
I
cat.
don't.
It sounds like Salmiak needs to invest in some catnip or something.
No, that'll make them even crazier. One of them.
Lay back and go, all right, let's do it. Woo!
A little cat crack never killed nobody.
Yeah, I don't mind cats, but I don't mind them too much. I really don't mind Hefe, except for that he gets out of the house. Like, if he gets out of the house, I'm not going to chase after him. I'm not going to be a prisoner. I go outside to have a cigarette, and I have to, basically be a prisoner. Yeah.
He knows where the food is. He'll figure it out and come back home.
That's what I said. And I said, if he doesn't, I'm not going to miss him. So whatever. If my son cared about it, he would be there to make sure it doesn't get up.
Could you all see Butt Chop running down the sidewalk chasing a cat?
He would have been what? He would have his wife told him to.
No, I don't. I don't have I like it sucks because I don't care enough. I feel bad, but I don't like it's not my cat. I didn't you know what I mean? I know it sounds rude, but what's up, Lugonius? Lugonius?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Hey, long time no see.
I mean, I said, holy shit, Ligonius. Been a while since he's made an appearance in the chats.
Yeah.
Wow. How long?
Like yesterday. Hell, I don't know.
Monday? 2 years ago?
Long enough for us to have to look at the name twice and be like, oh shit, that's that person.
Has it been like 2 years?
Well, they make really good videos though.
Really?
Chop said, what?
No, I don't. I'm not sub to them.
He says, I've been here, just don't comment much.
One of our lurkers.
That's okay. Like as long as we find out that the lurkers are people like that, that's a lot better. Makes you feel a little better.
And
Like,
he said he hasn't made a video in a year or so.
it's okay. I'll go watch your old ones. I don't care. I like watching old videos. I don't need them to be cutting edge news videos from yesterday. I'm a simple man. I like if it's a good video, it's a good video. I'd rather watch an old Lego video that's really good than a new one that's really crap. So, but I like to find out that the lurkers are people like Cameron Quillhot, people like that. That's who you want.
Well, I think I'm going to call it a night and go fight with the dog over my spot in the bed.
Well, that's rough if you have to pay for the dog.
Wait, you're gonna fight for the dog to be next to you instead of Charity? That's stupid. Would you
No,
rather sleep next to Charity?
I'm going to fight the dog to sleep next to Charity.
I know, I was kidding. I'm joking. Oh, good. Now I can check out his videos. They look cool. Looks like he's got some build offs.
Somebody some money on the dog. Haley, I do appreciate you running the stream for me tonight.
Of course, anytime.
What are the odds on the dog?
Anytime except for when she's busy, Hoosier, okay?
Bubba says no crafting. Hoosier, not tonight, Bubba, man. I'm wore out.
Is it too soon to say that there's more than one way to skin a cat? Okay, sorry. That's my last one. No more cat. No more.
It was last time I remember looking at the clock this morning was 5 o'clock, and then at 7:30 I was repairing boat docks. So beat.
Yeah, he's in a lot of Adam Sandler movies.
Now to light and decorate. I'll check it out in the morning though, Bubba.
Hoosier's going to bed, Jen. All she says is that makes sense. I think she's saying you're old. I'm just kidding. She wasn't saying that.
Well, you know they say truth hurts sometimes.
Oh, dude, I'm watching this review. He does a review on the chain cycle ambush set 70730 4 years ago. Now that's a review I want to watch.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, Hoosier.
Good night, Hoosier. Nice meeting you again. Yeah, this Ligonius. So I'm going to check out that. So I'll put that in my watch later. Chain Cycle Ambush from Ligonius. Do we live together? That one looks good. Oh, yeah, these look like good. People don't make Lego videos like these anymore. This is what I've been looking for. This is what I've been looking for, Lagonians. No, I'm not kidding. Like, this is back when, like, you actually, like, people had some, like, did stuff in their videos. Like, it
You mean
wasn't
like built Lego sets?
not even, I mean, yeah, but also, like, he's got like mocks and stuff, and he's got like little storylines and everything. It's like there's some personality here. It's not like the stale, you get the monotone reviews of the brand new sets that are made quickly to try to compete with the other people trying to make reviews of the same set. It's just or like the copy and paste news videos to try to get the breaking news quicker than the other guy, or this is like classic YouTube. Like 3-4 years ago, I loved the way people made YouTube videos. If you don't think it's changed, look at a video from 4 or 5 years ago, from just a channel. It doesn't even have to be a Lego channel, and then look at a video that came out like last week.
Oh yeah.
There's a difference. I mean, it may not be huge in every case, but there's a lot of that stuff. Oh, he's in season 12 of his show. Oh, sorry about the yawning. I just also did take my nighttime medicine.
It's okay. We're not gonna go for much longer.
I took my nighttime medicine, but can I tell you a secret? It's not for going to sleep.
Is it for waking up?
No. It's not supposed to make you tired. Oh, it's actually okay. Can I make a confession? I'm supposed to take it at lunchtime, but I forgot.
So close.
Okay, it's funnier to me because if I don't take it right, then I get a little wacky. But before you start,
a little wacky, a little.
before you start judging,
If this is a little wacky, I think
Wacky a long time ago. Okay.
before you start judging, it can make. Now who's in it? Steve Buscemi.
He got hit with an arrow in the butt after he had a whole full body cast on except for his feet.
That sucks. That's like worst case scenario if you got a full body cast except for your feet, and
that's the end of the movie.
that's how the movie ends.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Or is it supposed to be funny? Have you guys ever seen what movie did you watch?
Cheese Pop.
Cheese Pop 2, The Electric Boogaloo. Is it Grown Ups?
No, Cheese Pop.
It has Paul Blart, the mall cop, versus Rob Schneider as a carrot. Rob Schneider is a carrot.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Identical to him. You can get the real daughter and
Wait, has the daughters?
Rob Schneider.
Oh, I don't think. Do you think any ladies would actually sleep with him? He was a male gigolo in that one.
And then he played
A carrot.
that girl.
Yeah, and there was the one where he was a teenage girl. That's why on South Park they made fun of him, because there's the one where he's an animal or whatever, or the one where he's a girl, the one, and they're like, you've seen him as a teenage girl, you've seen him as an animal. Now Rob Schneider is the carrot. Like it's a movie, it's a fake movie trailer where Rob Schneider being a carrot, which is hilarious because he's done all these other asinine movies. Why not? Like, have you ever woken up and you're a carrot? Well, Rob Schneider. Hoosier went to bed because he has to fight the dog first to get his spot in the bed. And can I tell them the other thing quick about Hoosier? Can I tell her?
Sure.
Okay, and then Hoosier's date was canceled because their friend's dog ripped their friend's cat up and killed it.
That reminds me of the one time when Sarah had those dogs and that little baby kitten, and they kept doing weird stuff to that. And the next thing I know, they were running out into the field, and I'm sure that kitten didn't come back.
Yeah, they killed the kitten. Those dogs are vicious. That's why they say guns don't kill people, dogs do. Oh wait, Haley's gonna kick me out. I didn't say that, Haley. Oh, I saved.
I don't know. There are a lot of books about how your cat wants to kill you.
Cats, well, they definitely are good.
So get that. Today when I was up on the table trying to fix that thing, the cat jumped.
I don't know, maybe the cats kept stealing the dog's food or something. You just had enough.
The cat has been up there 4 times.
On the table?
Yeah.
I know, the cat won't get off the dining room table. That's where I eat. You think I want cat on my dining room table?
And he's like, "Oh, you're on the table."
What if we have a fancy dinner party
with all cats and dogs?
with all cat like fancy feast and stuff? We don't want the cats on there.
But Chop,
Yeah.
you have to be fancy first.
We do. We have parsley on there, and we pair it with a nice Chardonnay.
Oh,
Ooh, ha ha ha!
Talk about fancy feast.
Ha fancy feast.
that comes in a can.
Yeah, but you put it in like really expensive crystal. If you watch the commercial, they put it in like, yeah, they put it in that really like crystal, beautiful crystal bowl.
Yeah, let's put it in some lead crystal.
No, not lead.
That's what it is. It's a leaded crystal bowl. That's a very expensive bowl.
Yeah, but you don't want your dog to eat or your cat dog to eat lead.
It doesn't bleach out of it. That's how it's made.
Well,
No,
I would get my money back because I would use lead bowls if I wanted to give someone lead bowls now. You're too fancy for me, Mike. I didn't know about this lead crystal that you're talking about. I don't own crystal. Some of us don't live in
I can't afford crystal either.
The high fashion area that you live in. Like these,
I build with the same plastic brick you do.
yeah.
Is that guy more of like a sand green, or is he more of like a light green?
He's like the green, like the base plates.
Oh, okay.
He's not
The new
like
base plate or the old base plate?
the new. He's not like the old green. Like he's not the darker green.
So he's the bright light green?
Yeah. Which is weird that I don't know why they picked that. It's not that old of a color. Like the other ones were blue and red. Wouldn't you have thought they would do? Oh, excuse me, I have heartburn. I had to take a Tums. Don't you think they would do the primary ones first, like the first original Lego colors? Like I'd rather have a black brick, a white brick, a yellow brick, a red brick, a blue brick. And that's the original ones, isn't it? That's the original 7. And then they added green. They added the red, not this green, but the other green later. Because originally, the reason that they didn't make green was because the original or the first the great grandfather or the grandfather didn't want kids to build military vehicles out of his toy. Because of he was still feeling Denmark was still feeling the effects of World War II from being occupied by Nazi Germany, which obviously can be a sensitive thing towards making war-themed toys. So his son, stop it! Sorry, Bricksonic. Maybe you can't even hear that. Can you hear that?
No.
Okay. So the reason then his son said you got to make green, Dad, because you wanted green to build like bushes and like to use it not so. Originally, he wasn't gonna produce the bricks in green, but sorry, Somniac. They're like, I think they're using the punching bag Wave Master, and because Jennifer refuses to put enough water in it, every time they hit it, it like hits the ground. Well, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't help that our house is from like 1898 or something too. So
Oh, so it just echoed.
yeah, like the floor is like thin. It's loud to me, but I don't know. You guys, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but whatever. There's nothing I can do, okay? But I just was trying to talk about some Lego history. But you know, so that I'm like, when they made it, I'm like, oh, cool, another brick person is coming out, and then I'm like, you didn't even finish like the original. Like it would be cool to line them up. Like remember on the old boxes, they had the stripes for the 7 colors on the old box, and that was part of the. Oh, right here, I actually have. So yeah, it was black, white, blue, red, yellow. Yeah, it sounds like someone's coming through the floor. Or are you just doing the Wave Master?
So do you think they're going to make the rest of them?
No. Not if this is the third one that they made. It doesn't seem like they have any intention. It's not even the original green that the son had to ask his dad to put into production because his dad didn't make these colors. Only made these colors because he was afraid of kids building tanks.
They still built tanks.
I know, you can't really stop them. They'll make a pink tank if they only have pink bricks. If they really want to build a tank, they're going to build a tank. But anyway, he's long gone. But I'm just saying, they did red and blue for the anniversary, and you would think that's a great start to the original color palette. I could see where maybe white and black wouldn't be considered, like kids may not think that's very fun. But for this series, the 20, they could have done yellow, right? That's a classic color. I mean, I remember building tons of stuff, houses with yellow brick when I was a kid because I had tons of yellow brick.
Oh, yeah.
So why'd they do this? Is this some intern decided that, or some little kid who just was born, just came out of his mind?
Man, Brick, he's cool.
I like him too. Hey, I'm not dissing him. Obviously, he's been hanging out in the haunted house since it started being built. Now he hangs out and listens to the organ music. I love the guy. Don't get me wrong.
Clearly, they called up Hinkle, and Hinkle told them that was going to be the next one.
Yeah, right. You can blame him, but I'm not blaming anyone. I still like him. Like, keep coming out with the brick body people. I don't care. I like the red ones. I think I have the red one down. Oh no, it's back upstairs. But I was just, I guess, as like whatever, like a nerd, like a Lego nerd who likes the old 80s stuff. I thought they were gonna do the obvious, which would be the original 5 colors, right? Why don't you do the original 5 colors, Lego? Come on, Lego. You can do it. Lego?
Oh, all right. I'm done.
That's it. We're cutting it off. You guys in the chat.
We're canceling the show. We're getting the red light.
Screw you guys. Our producers are shutting it down.
There we go. But
I'm only half done, but okay.
But thank you everyone for coming out and saying hi and chatting and showing up and watching.
And don't forget to tell Lego to make the other brick people in the regular color schemes.
We need all the brick people in all the colors.
And all the colors, and not in a $40 book.
Yeah, not in a $40 exactly.
And not some stupid one time only, you got to have a red card to buy it at Target thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
don't do that.
That's just
Or these VIP raffles,
ridiculous.
the VIP point raffles, not gonna fly with me on
No,
the
no,
brick
no.
on the brick suit people.
We are paintballs. We are Lego fanatics, and we want it now.
Right. We want it accessible, and we want all the colors of brick people. Go.
Accessible. Now you're talking. You need them in wheelchairs.
No, I need them in a small, easy to purchase sack. Bye, Doc. Doc's waving.